flow, coming in slow. Might kick a nigga though, whoa. Homie tucks with a fofo. Hit me one and I'm done.
Bro, that toy, I can hear that toy.
Clapping.
How girl shit?
Check.
Oh shit.
Let me get my hat real quick. You gotta have that. He can't show his bald spot on camera.
Shut up, Chris.
Are you recording? Oh, you are recording.
Yup.
Nice.
Yup.
This is like a really cheap podcast.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's
Imagine
better
having-
visually.
I felt this.
I feel like it's better visually.
Yeah.
Imagine doing this in the Bahamas.
In the Bahamas,
Dude, yeah, this would hit.
they're making it like easier and easier for you to be able to podcast just like anywhere now, though.
I feel
Yeah.
like
That's the
a
thing.
podcast on the beach in the Bahamas would be fine.
You hear the waves in the back.
Yeah. At nighttime with the lights on you,
Yup.
pointed towards the fucking beach. Oh my
And then the
Yep.
Dementors come out at night.
The Dementors?
Yes, the Dementors.
Like Harry Potter?
Chill out.
You guys don't believe in the Dementors? They're
I
real.
don't believe in the Dementors.
They're
but-
real.
But
They're very, very
however-
real. Wait, well,
Double check to see if that's still recording. Okay,
Okay, cool.
Oh,
However,
thank
I
God.
do indeed believe in the goblins from Harry Potter because I've seen a couple.
Wait,
I've
what?
seen a couple, yeah.
From where?
Come on, you never been to the mall?
No, bro. When I go to the mall, I see a range of different things.
A range of different things.
I'm not looking out for goblins, bro.
I'm looking out for goblins.
Are you
I
sure you
gotta see
haven't
the
just seen
goblins.
like a kind of like ugly looking
They're just white
person?
women. Yeah.
Yeah, Nizzy?
You don't want to shop with them.
No.
Yeah, Nizzy,
don't-
white women?
You don't want to shop with them.
You ever
White women?
been-
No.
No, don't worry about that. Say no,
When was the last time you walked into a PacSun?
bruh.
It's been a minute.
2017.
I remember when I
PacSun is
was
pretty bad.
super hyped on PacSun for a while.
Yeah.
And I thought it was gonna be the best experience, like getting clothes from there a lot of the
No,
time.
it's terrible.
But it's all just overhyped, over expensive like clothing.
Yeah.
I remember when the Jenners had the collab with them and all the basic hoes were hopping on that train.
Yeah.
No,
They
you-
have actual like collabs with like clothing lines. Like Fear of God did a thing with PacSun not too long ago. That was like they were just giving away shoes in a raffle.
Okay, I didn't know it was
Which was
Fear of
cool.
God. I thought it was Fear of God for some reason.
What?
Because that's how some people sound like they pronounce it whenever I hear it.
Fear of God?
Fear of God.
No.
Yeah, I
What?
didn't know it was Fear of God.
FEAR, bro.
Fear.
Oh, so fear of God. It's
Yeah.
not. So it's not fear of God.
No,
Yeah, it's Fear of God.
Fear of God.
I've been
Didn't
fucking
ASAP
retarded.
Rocky have a collab with them too?
Yeah, I feel like that
I feel like ASAP
would
Rocky
be
has
a
done a
thing.
collab with everybody.
Fear of God definitely has done some stuff with a few rappers because their exec is like Jeremy Lorenzo.
Hey,
He's a black guy, and he's a real like Colin Kaepernick type. You know what I mean? Yeah.
did you say Colin Kaepernick?
Colin Kaepernick.
It's
Yes.
Colin Kaepernick.
I don't give a fuck.
Why did you say Colin Kaepernick?
I don't know. That's how I've heard it.
Who
That's
have,
how I've heard
Colin.
it pronounced.
no, who have you ever heard say Colin Kaepernick before?
NFL niggas.
I'm not gonna lie. If my name is Colin and somebody calls me Colin, I gotta swing, bro. You being disrespectful,
What if somebody called you Nizzy?
Colin
instead of Nizzy?
Kaepernick.
bro.
Colin
I'm gonna go
Kaepernick.
off.
He could
Like
beat
that's not my
ass.
name.
He could beat my ass easy.
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, I would let him.
You know what's funny? Like, I was thinking about all the other dudes that were there today, like with their girlfriends and shit like that at Summer Smash.
Gay.
And okay, shut up. and I was just like, yo, what if like, because we were all smushed together like a lot.
Yeah.
And so then I haven't been to events like that.
What you're gonna say? What if I'm grabbing up on that booty?
Like accidentally, like because I was just thinking about that the entire time because I don't usually be that close to people.
So were you on your Stevie Wonder, just like?
Bro, no, no. I was trying like this is me the whole time. I was just holding my hands like this.
On the booty cheeks.
No, not on the booty cheeks. Not another man's butt.
Another man. You said a
I mean,
girlfriend.
another man's woman's butt.
The secrets become
His property.
exposed.
Another man's woman.
Yeah.
So he owns her, brother. Come on, I thought.
Yeah,
we
don't
were
you know
past
that's his
this.
property?
Come on, bro. Women's rights.
All right. Well,
It's Pride Month.
Welcome, guys, back to another episode of Sexy Sad Boys. Today we got with us my boy Nizzy,
Yes, Sirski.
Big Nizzy.
Big Nizzy.
Met Nizzy over TikTok.
Yup. Internet changing lives.
Internet changed lives. He came here to Chicago to do Summer Smash with us.
Yup.
Really glad he was able to do
You guys
that.
hear the audience in the background. Make sure you put an audience clapping. Announce that Playboy Nizzy is here.
Playboy Nizzy.
Yes, sir.
We love you, Nizzy. I'll suck your dick.
I got two things in my pants. Whoa.
I hope so.
Hold on, pause.
No
Well,
pause.
that was a little crazy.
No pause. Nah, and then of course my co-host and best friend, Smile On.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
We met today.
We did.
Playboy Nizzy's a very cool person.
Bro, you're an amazing guy.
Thank you.
Is he? Is he though? Look at him.
I needed to hear that.
I don't. Sometimes Chris isn't that great.
I'm a dirtbag.
I wouldn't go that far.
I
Jesus.
abuse you.
Okay, I will say sometimes you're pretty mean. Yes.
Yeah, I be beating your fucking ass. You
I don't know about that.
Slut, you little whore.
Sheesh.
I don't think you beat my ass.
So how was your guys' day?
The most greatest day of my life.
Yeah.
It was a good. Okay, I was telling Nizzy this. Nizzy had an amazing time. I think
Yeah.
for the past 2 days. Can I say that you've had like a
Yeah,
good time?
I've had a pretty solid time.
Okay. I like the first day was great. First day was cool. Me and Nizzy raged a lot.
We raged a lot, bro.
We did.
Y'all aren't real rock stars like we are.
Yeah, we're real rockers.
Rockstar,
Smashing your check. We're smashing your check.
We're smashing your check.
We're light skins.
Where's the fucking blow?
No, but we had a really good time the first day. But it's the lineup for the second day.
It was a little
Yeah, it was just a little.
Was Lucky the first day or the second day?
First
Lucky
day.
was the first day.
First day.
Yeah.
I really wanted you
His
to
set
be
was
there
really
for that
good.
Lucky
His
set.
set was really good.
I get the feeling.
I was really mad that you weren't able to come this year because I really wanted you to see Lucky in like live.
I got like a thing about being around a bunch of people. I get so uncomfortable so fucking fast.
Definitely. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. He definitely would have been uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because like
I wouldn't have been like a bad time to be around. But like when I'm there, the only thing I can think is like, man, I don't want to be here.
but okay, like
I wouldn't have made it worse for you guys though.
no, because I know you've been in situations where like you did not enjoy your time there that much, but you didn't make it seem like it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like you're really good at like not showing your
Fairly
emotions.
often it's
Yeah.
not happening.
I mean, bro, the way I'm gonna see it is like you're gonna be 48 one day, bro,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna be weird if you pull up. You're like, who's Unc, bro?
Well, I don't think.
I am like an old ass nigga at heart.
But you're like a super young nigga. Like you listen to like super,
Musically, yeah.
Yeah, musically, like you are still young, but like mentally, you do act like you're in your 40s.
Really old. I had a bonfire today instead of doing anything. I might as well be a
Chris will
caveman
sit in his fucking backyard and burn wood by himself and not care
and
if
just have
anybody
a
else
great
joins.
time. Just listen to music.
And that's a
pretty
great
lit.
time. That's a good time.
No, that's lit.
I mean, but like at Summer Smash today, like I just didn't enjoy the fact that like my dick hit so many like dudes' asses like so much in like one
Whoa.
day.
Whoa.
Pause.
Like I could feel my shit just like because my okay.
Pause. How do you
Super-
not enjoy that?
What do you mean?
What? Never mind.
No. No. There's like I was so because like I guess a lot of those people were probably used to festivals and just being at concerts in general
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
So they don't mind like people like being so close to them or touching them in the crowd and shit like that. But I felt like a creep at sometimes because I'm just like because like some girls would walk past and I would actually hit them in like the boob or some shit like that and I'd be like, oh my bad. I would,
You know that happened to me today too.
no, why do you sound like
Yeah, that
why
happened.
does this nigga sound like he liked it?
I mean, I'm not
How do
gonna
you
lie.
not
I
like
noticed.
touching
I
a
noticed a
boob?
little. You know what I'm saying? A little.
I mean,
I didn't want to touch this boob,
little
but
brush.
I did touch this boob.
okay, I was
It's still pretty.
I
nice.
wasn't upset.
yeah, I was like,
at-
you know, it's pretty soft. And just, you keep going, bro. You just keep
You
going.
just gotta go about your day. I didn't mean to do this, you know.
No, but I think they know that. I think they know it's like pretty unintentional to like.
Yeah, my
not-
hand would
to
never
not
hit
do
your
that.
boob if you just moved out the way.
Yeah.
So whose fault is that?
Regardless, this boob is pretty cool.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. Yeah, the boobs are nice.
There's nothing. There's
the boobs
I
are
didn't
nice.
mean to touch this boob, but I did, and I'm having a good day because I touched them.
Okay, so then let's set up a scenario real quick. Okay, so I talked earlier saying that like if a guy saw you accidentally not quote accidentally that's the wrong quote. If a guy saw you accidentally like touch his girl's like boob or ass or some shit like that while you guys are like moshing in the pit or some shit like that, or just like listening to the song in the crowd and shit, and he had a problem with it, like how would you guys respond to him?
I'm gonna respond like Kanye West. Instagram got your bitch.
I'm gonna just be like, my bad, bro. And if he tries to do anything else from there, I'm putting my thumbs in his eyes.
Yo.
So Chris is automatically getting violent.
Yeah.
Nizzy is just
I gotta
saying-
win.
Nizzy is just dissing this nigga.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, what are you gonna do about it, bro? Like that's it. Like, bro, move on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, my bad, bro. I didn't need to do that.
If you think like it just felt weird because like I said, I've never been in an environment like that. Like
You know
too
what I'm
many
gonna do?
times.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kiss him. I'm gonna kiss him right on the lips. And then from there, I'm gay to him. I'm gay to him. So we don't have to fight anymore. I don't even like to him, I don't even like his girl's boobs.
I'm just thinking of Beyond Scared Straight when he put the Kool-Aid on his lips and he was like, boy, I ought to kiss you.
What's even funnier is I was telling Nizzy too, because you know how like women nowadays don't want men to objectify them and shit like that.
Woman, I'm a Sagittarius woman.
But when you go to these festivals,
I'm one of them bitches. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you mean?
I'm an astrology bitch.
Oh yeah,
no, bro, no.
Yeah, Chris is.
I equate that to
sorry.
like a fortune cookie, bro. You're like, oh, it's just because I'm a Scorpio. No.
It's definitely fake and bullshit.
Yeah.
That being said, I know enough about like signs.
Chris just uses that method to get the bitches, bro.
a little bit.
Okay, if you use it as like sauce, okay, I could see it.
I kind of use it as sauce, but I also slightly believe in it.
Oh my god, bro! But if I don't tell you my
If you
sign.
don't tell me your sign, I'm not gonna look stupid on camera. I'm not gonna say
do I,
that to myself.
I act like a Libra though, right?
You're a Libra?
Do I act like it?
I don't know.
It's because I'm not a Libra.
I thought
I was gonna say, yeah, I think he is a Libra, but fucking not. But
see, you can't say anything.
I mean, okay, because he kept saying Libra.
Yeah, but I can say whatever I want to you, and you wouldn't even know.
You can say whatever you want to me, and I wouldn't know. That being said, if you told me what you were, I would be like, that makes sense because that's what you're supposed to say.
Especially if that's what you lead with. If you lead with saying like, "Do you think I'm a Libra?" I'm going to start thinking you're a Libra.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though I don't know the characteristics of what even builds up a Libra.
Exactly.
Like me and
Libra is just like a good sign to be like, I'm a Libra.
I'm just gonna start lying and telling like people that I am a Libra.
But then they start getting advanced with it. They're like, "What's your Earth sign?" And I'm like, "Bro, this is
Oh,
not
like your
Avatar: The Last
rising and
Airbender,
your
bro."
What's your rising? What's your moon sign?
See, that's where you lose me, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
I stopped it.
I'm like, we rising?
Bro, and the type of
Problem
girls
is
that
I
I
know
like
mine.
too, like I like the artsy girls, I like the emo girls, I like the goth girls, I like all of those types of girls that are in that demographic that believe in what is it called again? Astrology. I like all.
It's
of
because they're
them.
fucking crazy.
But at the but at the
They
same time,
slick R. They slick
Yeah.
R, bro.
it's hard for me to talk to them because it's just like, okay, if I know
so
nothing
easy for
about astrology, it like I feel like that's the best like warm up to like a conversation.
Hey,
with them,
what's
at
your
least to start
sign?
it. Yeah, exactly. How many times have you started with that, Chris?
I almost never lead with my signs because for some reason, it's a lot of bitches that like just if you say that you're a Capricorn sun, they hate you. I don't know
what?
why.
It's because they got screwed over by that same guy.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, and
But
It's because they got screwed over by a Capricorn sun and apparently we're liars.
yep. And so one dude just defines an entire
exactly.
thing, bro.
I don't fully believe it. I think I tell white lies. I don't tell full blown like lies that can like hurt somebody.
I just don't talk.
But then some girls take that as lying though if you don't talk.
What do you mean?
Like if you don't really say anything, if you don't say anything, and then a situation comes up where like you
Hold
could have
on.
said something.
Hold on, King.
They see that as lying. I think some
Hold
girls
on,
see that as
King. When
lying.
was the last time you like ignored a shorty?
What do you mean by ignore?
Like completely just disregarded a woman. Like when was the last time you started a conversation with a shorty and was like, "Fuck it, I'm not talking to
Well,
you
okay.
anymore."
He said, hey,
this is
Jeez.
this is kind of shitty of me because like I went on a date with this girl
Okay.
like back probably like in maybe February, maybe March or some shit like that. We went to this Chinese restaurant, and she was like okay. Like, she wasn't as cute as she was like in her pictures on Tinder.
So she's a catfish.
No, she's not a catfish. She just like she just wasn't as cute.
She wasn't
like,
what you expected.
Yeah, she wasn't fully like what I expected and shit like that. So like while we were like on a date and stuff like that, she kept, and I hate when some women do this shit, is she kept talking about how she used to be a hoe. And like
Ain't no
she was
use.
telling me all that's what I'm saying.
Ain't no use.
But here's the thing. She kept telling me how much of a hoe that she used to be and all the whole things that she used to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, why are you telling me all of this stuff and you're not gonna? But then she would end every sentence off like being like, but I don't do that anymore. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like,
That's how you know she's not reformed, bro.
bro. But here's the thing. Like, I asked her to come back to my place and shit like that. And she was like, no, you live too far. And I was like, okay. And then like after that date, I never talked to her again. And she messaged me back like a couple weeks later, maybe like a month later, and she was just like something about like,
Are we done?
why don't? She was like, why haven't we gone out again or some shit like that? And I'm just like,
Why don't you invite me out?
I lied and said that I was busy.
Why don't you say, why don't you invite me out then?
Well, yeah, that's
I'm not
true,
gonna be
too.
the one to sit here and plan everything. If you want to hang out, reach out and say, let's
That's
hang
what-
out, bro.
That's what I noticed with some girls that like I've been with, is that they don't want to be the one to like ask me out, but maybe it's because they don't like me that much.
Cap. I mean, some girls, bro. Yeah, that's one possibility.
I think that's what it is most of the time. It's like I think most of the girls that I talk to, not all girls, they don't like me enough to want to go out again or want to like ask me out again or some shit like
Whoa.
that. I don't know. It might just be something that's just built up in my head where I'm just thinking that shit, but most of the time that's what it feels like. I remember I had a girl in here where we were like making out. I was sucking her neck, everything. She had the fattest ass, and I'm so mad I didn't get to fuck her. But it was when
She has the finest ass.
she did have a fattest ass, and I did like it. But like when we first started talking, she was saying some shit about how like I was fully telling her that I just wanted to fuck. Like I was like just not straight out the gate, but I built up to it, and she was just like, I don't fuck anybody that like I don't know, so you have to get to know me first. So I did the thing where I went out with her. Well, we talked for like a couple weeks and shit like that. Went out with her and shit, and then she came back to my place and stuff like that, and she didn't want to fuck, and I'm just like, so what was the whole purpose of this? Like, it didn't seem like there was a purpose to the whole rigmarole.
She wanted to get out of the house.
Huh?
Yeah.
She wanted to get out of the house.
She wanted a free meal.
Well, she said that like she had like exams and
meal. Maybe, probably a free meal.
maybe a free meal. I don't know if it was a free meal, but she was like, she told me that all the excuses that
Free
she was
meal
giving
is
me
always
before
fire.
free meal is fire. Just don't get a free meal off of me. But like,
You want off your OG.
please. I mean, she probably could have done that.
She hit you with the
Anybody
bait switch, bro.
could've. I mean, but either way, it's just like, how do you let me like suck on your neck and shit like that? Like she
Yeah, this-
wanted to have sex.
No,
But she forced herself not to.
she just wanted your attention.
Having the expectation of fucking and then not fucking is the worst feeling on earth.
But it's only there if
It's
you
only,
get
the
to
worst
that-
when it's like you get to that point where you
Yes.
fail.
Yeah, I'm right here. We're about to fuck for real.
Yes.
Now we're not. Yeah, okay, no.
And it's like, what else? You can't do anything else.
Yeah.
You literally can't do. You just gotta let it
Just
go.
like you gotta let it go.
But
Watch
it's
a movie.
no, we just sat and like I think talked for a bit and shit like that. She like,
What is there to talk about?
but no, she kept like she kept putting her ass on me and shit like that, and she kept like telling me to spank her ass and shit like that. I'm just like,
Nah,
but she
you
wanted
might
me
have
to
fucked
suck
this
her.
one up. Nah, you might have dropped.
No,
this
hold
bag.
on.
You might have
Hold on.
dropped this.
No,
bag.
she was telling me to do that stuff to her. But
Okay.
was she saying, was she doing that thing where like no means yes? You know what I'm talking about? Where they're like, no.
Yeah.
No. She wasn't doing that because she wouldn't even let
I'm
me
not
like.
gonna endorse that. But like,
Ladies,
yeah,
you know
No,
what
but
I'm
we
saying.
but
Ladies,
every,
you know what I
they
mean.
know.
yeah, everybody knows what we're talking about. But either way, with that shit, like I was trying to pull down her pants, and she was like, no, like she gave me like a firm no, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
should have just spanked. Did you spank her?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
For how long?
For
how
long she
long?
wanted me to.
What else did you do?
She wanted, like, she liked her neck sucked a lot because she said that gets her in the mood a lot, and I could feel that she was every time I was doing it, but she kept like pushing me back and bringing me back. Like, she wanted to have sex, but then she didn't want to have sex at the same time. So I was sitting there confused, very confused on like what the fuck was even happening.
Right.
Like, why are we not like just getting to the sex? Like, it,
Yeah, pull that fucking dick out, dude.
Bro, she just used you for your attention, bro.
I
She just bait switched you, bro. She
You
made
think
it
so?
seem like, yeah, that's what girls do. Like in the beginning, that's what it's called, bro. Like in the beginning, they'll hit you with all the signs that they're interested in you, and then afterwards they'll just take it away from you, bro. And then it'll make you go crazy because you're, you know, there's no consistency. She was going one way. Next thing you know, she completely switched up. She completely switched up. So
well, that's not fair.
I don't know. I've never been in a situation where like I was about to have sex with somebody and I didn't.
Okay,
I don't know what
is.
is.
Like, look
I'm
at
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
Look at you getting
I'm
to the
sorry.
pussy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And you, Nizzy? Has that?
nah, because if that's gonna happen to me, I'm like, get out.
Yeah.
No, I had a girl think that I was. Gonna,
And you made the right call.
Yeah,
Keep the bitch out.
I had a girl think that like.
I'm also again too nice. Like
Yeah.
I'll just like let a bitch sleep.
Whoa. No, there was one time where I did have an L, and like the girl that I had talked to at that time, she was calling me on FaceTime booty naked, bro. Right? Like she's telling me like, bro, it's green light. So we hang out, we go to Cheesecake, we go back to her house, and I fumbled the bag. I just didn't do anything, bro. And then I had something to do, and I walked out and dipped.
But here's the thing.
I have been there where I
Yeah.
just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I don't think.
And that's on me. It was one time. There's someone I'm talking to now. Fuck it. My current bitch not gonna listen to this shit.
Okay.
It was one time back like 2 years ago. I was in Indiana, like hanging out with this one shorty. We went to the beach in the middle of the night and like cuddled on the beach and didn't do shit. She was like, "Oh, you want me to come back to your crib?" and blah 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 blah. We got to her house and I let her go inside to like get her clothes and shit, and I just pulled off. I don't know why the fuck I did that.
I
shit.
think you told me about
Yeah, I
that.
did tell you about this like years ago.
No, there was that one girl that you did have come over to your crib, and like she was like sucking your dick, and you didn't want to fuck her because she.
Yeah, I told her to get out.
Wow.
She did a great job. She did an amazing job giving me head, and I just like I didn't want her to be there.
I think you were saying something along the lines of like you just didn't. Like,
I stopped
find
being
her
attracted to her.
The horniness.
Yeah, in the midst
Yeah,
of
it
us
faded
having
away.
sex.
He was like, "What am I doing?"
I was also like high as fuck. I was stupid high.
I've had a lot of moments where like I wasn't really that attracted to a girl, but I was so horny. I was just like, fuck it.
Sometimes you just got a nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then guess what? Then you say it's too hot and you need to leave.
Exactly.
I remember
Get out.
there was one time. I hate explaining this story, but this was like a time where this is when I broke up with my ex, and I was hanging out with an ex friend of mine, and we were this is like really early, like in the breakup. So I think I went to his place to hang out.
His?
No. I'm saying
Your
saying
ex?
the friend. No, the friend.
Okay.
The friend. I went to
Pride
his
Month.
place to hang out. Fuck you. I went to his place to hang out. And then this one girl I had been talking to on Tinder. It was this white girl. But she looked like one of those like keyboard warrior type of like pink hair looking like white bitches.
She was an SJW.
Yes, there we go. Thank you.
Okay.
So I was like, I was kicking it with her. No, I wasn't kicking it with her.
She
I
tell
was
you to
about to go
recycle?
kick it. I was about to go kick it with her because I was gonna bring my Wii U over there to like play like Zelda with her and shit like that.
She's like, "Do you know what they're doing with Nintendo right now?"
Oh my god,
My Wii U.
the Wii U that you gave me that I gave to somebody else eventually, and then
The
I took
Wii
back.
U that I'm beefing with someone right now.
It's still beefing with. That's
I don't know
really stupid.
how. Grown man.
Grown man. But either way, like I was I had hit her up, and she was like saying that I could come over, and she stayed in Hyde Park because she went to like one of the schools over there or some shit like that, and she was coming back from a trip or some shit. So I think I like took my brother's like I didn't take his card, but I had his card number like still set in my Lyft profile. So I used his money because I was broke.
To bring her out?
No, to go to take a lift to go to her.
Oh, okay.
All the way in Hyde Park, which is like 20 minutes away. So I went over there to hang out with her and shit.
That's devious. I would have been pissed if I saw that charge.
Yeah, I felt really bad for doing that shit too. My brother was pretty pissed off at me too, but I paid him back eventually.
Wait, what?
I took my brother's card was on my Lyft account, and I used money from his account basically to just pay for an Uber back and forth.
Yeah, if I was your
her.
brother, I would have punched you in your chest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wanted to punch the shit out of me too, but I'm sorry, brother. You know I love you. So I went over to her place. We're kicking it and stuff like that. We go in her room. When I go in her room, when I tell you this is like the messiest fucking room ever, bro, it smells. Run, bro. I should have, but I was horny and I just wanted sex because I didn't have a girlfriend anymore and some type of comfort. That didn't give me any type of comfort because as soon as I walked in there, you ever like smell like garbage like as soon as you enter like a room or some shit like that?
Yeah.
That's what her room smelled like. There were like empty plates all over the place.
And you still hit
trash all over. I'm going to keep explaining because you're gonna see what happens because this is a very down bad moment. So one of my many down bad moments. Chris has been there for another.
Nah, because I was about to attack you, but go ahead.
No, so like she had dirty clothes like all over the floor and shit like that, like completely all over the floor. Like but the apartment was just like, other than her room, like the apartment just looked nice. Okay. But as soon as you step in her room, it seemed like a totally different world.
Whoa. So
we go in there, we start making out and shit like that. She's not the best kisser like ever. Like I don't know if I'm a great kisser or not, but she just seemed terrible. She just didn't seem like she knew what she was doing. So we start like I pull her pants. I'm about to pull her pants down and shit like that. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled bad pussy before.
Oh no, this is a bad story.
He said it smells like tilapia.
But you know it's bad when you pull.
I thought this was at your apartment.
No. That was another time that happened. That was another time that happened.
Ladies do better.
I pulled her pants down and like
smelled like a seafood market.
Yes, and like you know that's
fresh
a bad
catch of the day.
Sign. Yeah, freshest catch of the day, nigga. Like the first catch.
Smell like a California roll,
bro. I pulled them down, and that's all I smelled, and I damn near threw up for a second, and so then like I'm just like, all right, fuck it.
Her body was probably running off of Casamigos. No water. Bro, you know there's some girls who don't like to drink water.
That's disgusting.
She probably drinks.
Please drink water. But everybody, please drink water.
She probably ate. She's probably running off of Casamigos in a seafood boil, bro.
I don't think that was it, bro. Because it was something else. Like it was bad. It was a really bad smell. And plus, she didn't shave either. So I don't know if that adds to the funk or that the hair just soaks
like, it's
up
the patriarchy.
Funk. No, but she was like one of those bitches that was just like, I don't shave at all.
This was
like,
a white woman?
Armpit. Yes. And so then I wasn't.
That was your first mistake. Let's start there.
Well, I've been with better smelling white girls. I'll say that. But she just like was like everything down there was just completely gross. So I'm just like, I'm not eating that. And I didn't say that to her, but I was just like, I just came back up and started making out with her.
I'm not eating that is crazy.
But the smell
is a little crazy.
The smell was just still super bad. I just couldn't get past the smell.
You ever see the picture of SpongeBob when he smells the scent? When he smells the best, what is that? What was that thing he smelled? Was it the garbage? No,
I think he put
living
his tongue.
It up. Gary's way.
When he tasted the snail food, and so luckily I didn't put my mouth on her snail food. So I was like, I didn't eat her out, but I started to like. She said you can't put it in me because I don't fuck on the first date, and I was just like, all right.
So where is it supposed to go?
She didn't give me head. She didn't want to give me head, so I was just like, I think she did give me head, but it was just really
I would have
trash.
been like, I bet, shook up GD and left.
No, I kept going. I was
just
like,
kidding.
I was like dry humping her, like just with my dick out, and she was just like, "Don't put it in me." I'm like, "I'm not." But my dick is on your bare pussy, so I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah.
So I start hitting from the back, like
dry
hitting
kind of fire.
Yeah.
No, this dry humping was trash because her pussy smelled terrible.
Maybe you're just trash.
Maybe I am, but her pussy was still like terrible. It just smelled bad. And
bro, if
don't try to hit me with that. Her pH balance was off or something.
Her pH balance was off.
No, bro. It just smelled completely like she didn't even take a shower.
Yeah, she needs to wash. She needs to wash up, but
It's not the pH balance.
no, that is, bro. It's included in there.
Them not washing it, that fucks up the.
No,
the
bro, the
There's
coochie
a few
cleans.
things that come-
It cleans
that go
itself
into
out,
that.
bro. If it all starts from the inside. If you're not eating right, it's gonna mess things up. If you're not drinking enough water, it's gonna mess things up.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that being.
If you're not
same
wearing the
for
right
your-
underwear, it will mess things up.
It's the same for your wiener, dude.
And then you gotta clean up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
gotta,
make sure-
you gotta eat right, and,
I make.
or else that thing gonna stink.
I mean, I make sure I eat right and shit like that. I try my best to do that.
I'm sure
to
you
drink
do.
a lot of water and shit. But I shut up, Chris. Either way, like as I would like, I think I turned her around and I started trying to hit her from the back and shit like that. And then I spit on her back and then acted like I nutted and just ran to the
Oh,
bathroom.
you did tell me this.
Yeah.
And then
And so then I was in the bathroom. I'm trying to wash myself off, my dick off vigorously because I'm just like, I don't want to smell like that. Whatever the fuck was down there. And then I call said friend I talked about earlier, and I was like, call me, telling me that something terrible happened, and please, like, please do it in the next like 5 minutes.
oh, I've been there before. Hold on.
Yeah,
I know that little method. That's a good method.
Yeah, and I did that. And so then, like, I mean, she didn't fall for it until, like, I mean, she let me go. I told her I had to go and shit like that after I got the phone call. Put everything on, got the lift. I ordered the lift before he even called.
Sheesh.
So by the time, like, he called and, like, I got off the phone, I was already out the door. And it was so awkward leaving. I was just like, yeah, I'll just hit you up later, da, da, da. And, like, next time I come over, we'll play, like, Zelda or some shit again.
I
And
would have just fled the scene.
no, I don't know why I came up with excuses. I should have just left. I should have just been like, you're
Bro,
not
her
appealing.
coochie almost made you call poison control, bro.
Yeah. And I don't know why I stayed. I don't know. I was very depressed at the time, and I was just pressed for like some type of like,
But is it at that point? Is it worth it though?
no. I think at that point when I got to that point, it was not worth it.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't even stick my dick in her.
Yeah.
So that I fucking left. She messages me on Facebook, having this like huge list. I mean, not huge list, this huge paragraph talking about like how I lied and how I could have just like not made an excuse or anything like that. And I'm just like, I don't want to respond back to her because
I do remember this. Yeah, I do remember this. We picked you up after this.
No, Chris,
Yeah, we did.
you're thinking about the
Yeah, we
wrong
did.
girl.
This is the same bitch that was like, "Oh, I'm gonna my brother's
No,
gonna beat your
that
fucking
girl.
ass."
That girl emailed me. She emailed.
Oh
me.
yeah, that was even weirder.
Yeah, she emailed me. This girl messaged me on Facebook. I handed the phone to my friend.
You should have
And
just
I was
responded
like-
with my bad to cut you off. You should have just responded with "That's crazy."
Oh, I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
No, I told my friend, I was like, I'm not telling her why like I didn't want to be there. You
Yeah.
just tell her that
You should have
I didn't
just
like-
been like, "Your Gucci stinks."
I think that's what he put in the message though. He was like, you just don't have the best hygiene and I don't want to like fuck you, and then I just blocked her.
Should have just
after
said that in person.
Bro, I was like 20 and a pussy, bro. I didn't want to fucking say that shit to her, bro. I think at this point in my life, I would probably say something like that. But at this point in my life, like I shower regularly,
Yeah.
and like anytime before I have sex with a girl, I
Yeah.
always make sure that I shower because I
Yeah.
don't want them to go through a bad experience
Yeah.
of like stinky dick.
Yeah.
So that's why I just never do that.
Do you pop one out before you go in?
What you mean?
You know what I mean,
Do I pop one out before I go in? Do I beat my dick or something like that,
bro. You are talking crazy for streaming services right now, but yes,
Do I pop one out? No.
yeah. Do you rub one out, bro, before you go in the coochie?
No, never.
bro.
Never.
Dude, I pull up like Super Saiyan Super Saiyan, bro.
It does
I do
help.
that.
I used to do it.
It
where you,
never.
like,
Okay, I think I tried it one
smack
time.
one off before you get into a
See,
No, I don't wanna do
situation.
that.
You're a lot more like relaxed.
Nah, I don't like to do that because if I know I'm gonna have sex, I want to save all of that for sex.
Nah.
I don't mind.
Let's start here, right? They don't deserve all of it. You know what I mean? Like, because with that first nut, that's the big one. You gonna give them the good one, and you
I
last
like them.
longer when you already have done the first.
Okay,
nut.
so if I like them, I can't give them the good one.
You clearly
I have
must
to-
not like these bitches enough because
Why do you say that?
you're not going the whole 9 yards, and they're not sticking around. Let's
that
let's
could
also
be-
go there. Why are they not here? Why have I've met like 2 of these bitches.
No,
I
you
met
that.
two of the shorties that you fucked on.
Who are the
In
two?
my like maybe 3.
Who are the two?
The one that you was in a relationship for like 9 months with, and then the one that came afterwards that you brought to Tasha's party. Blur shorty name, but you don't have to actually. Fuck that. She won't care.
girl.
She's not gonna hear this.
Okay, that girl. Okay, the only reason. Okay, I was fucking her because I could, and she was given the fucked up thing about that situation.
Well,
was
that's
that-
what being a man is like. You just fuck shorties that you can because you can, but it's not. It shouldn't be that anymore.
It shouldn't be that, but I feel like I have more confidence, like when it comes to talking to women now. I can just talk to women now, and I can just do that.
That's good.
I can vouch he can do that.
I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen him. He's
I can
good
do
at
that. I can just make conversation.
and that's thanks to me. But
It's a little bit thanks to you. Yeah.
But I feel
No, it's a lot of bit thanks to you.
it's a lot
actually.
of it thanks to me because
Yeah.
you used to like not think of women as like
People.
yeah.
That's crazy. No, I get what you're saying though. To the ladies.
Okay, I don't
To
want to
the
say
ladies.
not people.
No, hold on. So the ladies, dudes will be sitting there like, what do I tell her? Oh my god. And it's like, bro, they're playing it up, but it's like you're just a chick. Like,
This is a person.
yeah, like you're not like Obama or something crazy.
Yeah,
like
it's
you
nothing
know,
wild.
Well, it's because
This is
the
regular.
way he explained it to me when like we were younger, and this is when me and Chris were like probably like 18, 19, or 20 at this point. Like he did, I think you and Jeremy were explaining this to me. It was the fact that like I used to put women like on a pedestal, but it was like for the women that I thought I liked and would like me, I eventually found out for myself. I was just horny.
nah.
A lot of those girls I actually didn't like. I was just horny.
Yeah.
That's all it mostly is. And a lot of you guys out there, you don't really like that girl. You're just really horny.
Be honest with yourself, boys.
Yeah, you're just really horny. If you actually to you guys, what is a sign of a guy like, or you guys yourselves as individuals? What is a sign that you actually like a girl for yourself?
After I hit, then I realize if I like you or not.
She's still.
If I don't want to just leave, get up.
We're-
and-
That's
we
the
had
thing.
the one thing,
Yeah.
and then we're still talking.
Yep.
That's enough for me to be like, oh
Yeah.
no, I actually like you.
Exactly.
If I'm like going out of my way to like get this bitch attention, then yeah.
If I don't get hit with the wave of regret that comes afterwards, then I know I like you. Then I know I can keep you
I
around.
fuck with you.
I was going to say before
We're having
you
a good
heathens, you fucking heathens started talking about just nutting in them and leaving. I was gonna say that I know I like a girl if I can have a good conversation with her.
Well, I can have a good conversation with a girl anyways. It doesn't mean anything. I can have a good conversation with anybody.
You know what?
Oh
I want
my
to take
God,
mine
listen.
back.
Oh my God.
A sign that I really like a girl is that we don't talk at all when she's around, and I'm still enjoying myself. There's a like really good sign that we don't have to have a conversation, but I still want you to be here.
He
So
said,
you listen
don't,
to that
Don't be
perfectly,
there, but be
guys.
around.
Yeah,
Chris
don't fucking
loves it.
talk to me.
Chris loves it when a woman doesn't speak.
I enjoy that. See, the thing is I enjoy the fuck out of my alone time. So if you can be with me while I'm having my alone time, but still play a part in me feeling good, that's like fire.
He said, take that to the next room.
I can see that, but
I get it.
Knowing how I am, I like to talk like a good amount. Like I have my moments where like I can be like super quiet and shit like that too. Especially if I don't want to talk. Like car rides, sometimes I don't like to talk too much, depending on like what we're talking about. I'll talk.
I know this with you. Conversation is like integral with a shorty.
Conversation is integral to me in general when it comes to relationships and shit. Like one of the reasons why I like talking to Nizzy is because like there's like
There's a lot we can talk about.
There's a lot to talk about with him. Like I think we talked the whole car ride from O'Hare all the way here.
Yeah.
When I first picked him up.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
We
oh
did.
yeah, I can talk to Nizzy.
We did.
Not just about music, but about like other shit.
About life, yeah.
Yeah. So that like if I can just talk to you, then I like that just solidifies our relationship and shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I like
I
to
do
do.
like a lot of complaining. What's your
What's my what?
What's your like sign that a shorty needs to stick around?
Just said it earlier.
I mean, I'm saying like,
Aside of that,
yeah, but outside
we all
outside of
agree to
that,
Okay.
I mean, bro, I just feel like dang, I'm kind of on the spot with this, but yeah, you just gotta be pleasant to be around. You know, you can't like drain me with like stuff that just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God, did you hear what Samantha said about me at work?
It's unfortunate that that's most of the things.
How many girls have you guys?
I feel like most of the time too, like when I meet dudes, when I'm hanging out with my guy friends, that's like a sign that I don't want to be around you when you're like bothering me with shit I don't care about at all.
Yeah, it would be like something that you could easily fix. Like,
So
just
you
don't talk to
don't-
her.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't want her to bother you
No,
and tell
I
you
mean
awful
niggas,
things?
But yeah, also that. Don't fucking talk to me about shit I don't care about.
Awful things. Tell me awful things.
I don't know this reference. I'm sorry.
You do know this reference, nigga.
Do I? Oh, bother me with the little people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, nigga. Come on now. Represent.
I was listening to Castle earlier.
Is that a Peep song?
It's Peep and Tracy. I don't think it's called Castle. Is that
Why
one
won't-
song that they're like, kiss me with your eyes closed?
Oh,
Yeah.
we literally just heard
Favorite
that song
dress.
today.
That song-
yeah.
Yeah,
I
favorite
know
dress.
that's your favorite dress.
Yeah, that song fucking
Set
rules.
fire.
I think that was the
to
first song
it.
that I heard by Tracy and Peep that was like, yeah, nah, I need to listen to these niggas.
Yeah, because Tracy
said
was
you
he was playing a lot of like him and Peep like songs today too. What's the one song Wine?
Yeah, that's a great song.
That
That's a
song
really good song.
rules.
That song is really good. I think that's the song that you put me on to like know Tracy.
He also played some low key stuff too, bro. Like Designer Talk. That's
Yeah.
pretty good, bro.
Yeah, he played a couple songs because I'm not the biggest Tracy fan, but I do respect Tracy a lot.
I like
Yeah.
This Year.
Is that
I do
good?
love This Year.
This Year
That's
is a really good song.
I like it more for the music video though.
Yeah.
Because in the music video that literally captures 2017.
That
bro.
was such, oh my God. It just, the entire like No Jumper.
Yeah, it was at the store.
Yeah.
Warhol was there. Famous Dex in his prime was there. You had who else was there? Adam when he was bald.
Yeah.
Bald Adam. Do you guys like bald Adam or Adam with hair?
I like
I like
hate
bald.
Adam 22. I'm not going to hold you.
I like bald Adam. I like
What-
bald Adam.
okay.
I think Adam 22 is cool, but I can't like.
I think he's weird
Pay
now.
attention to I can't pay attention to shit that he does now.
Like Adam, I like Adam a lot because of the fact that he can podcast and he can fuck.
Shout out
other girls with his girl.
S, by the way. Oh my God. That
He's
is
got to pop a gas station
Chicago
pill though.
legend.
He's like 40 years old, bro.
He is
Adam is,
old as
no,
fuck.
Adam is like 36 or
No,
37.
no, he's 38 right now.
Okay, hold
He's 30. Look it up. He's 38 years
say-
old. Academics is
on.
31.
Adam 22. Are him and Adam the same age?
No,
Seriously,
academics is
like,
31.
We don't give a fuck about Adam 22. 37 exactly.
37. What's wrong with him being 37?
If you look it up, he's 38. Because I recently looked it up. That's
He's
how I know.
38.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's old, bro.
that's not super old though.
That's not super old, but I'm saying for
I
the
think it's old
context of
enough
what
to
you
be
just
out of
said, that's
touch.
old.
I don't know when the
are you
last
saying for-
time I saw like a new artist on
Yeah.
No Jumper.
That's because No Jumper has kind of switched up to like doing
No Jumper used to be like premium, like niggas don't know who this person is. Like that's where you go
That's-
to get that interview.
Whoa,
That's
I,
KTO and OGM right now, bro.
but I saw Adam
I
doing an
don't know
interview.
who that is.
I saw
Our
Adam,
generation,
out.
our
Our
generation,
generation.
I'll check that out. I've never heard of that.
and-
our generation is when they interview all the underground people and stuff, and it's hosted by Hakeem, who worked for Adam.
and he worked for Adam 22. Yeah, so Adam 22 basically helped bring up the next generation by like
Yeah,
that
that was
having
like what
Hakeem.
he was doing. It makes sense that he want to keep that going.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, but either way, like with Adam, he said in an interview one time the reason why they don't talk to too many underground people like that is because the fans of No Jumper want him to talk about more of the mainstream shit happening. So he kind of has to favor what the fans want to keep his content.
That
like,
definitely
appealing
makes
to them.
sense too. I like that he still does the thing where he'll listen to like people on.
Oh yeah, their
SoundCloud.
music streams where they're like, they'll do the music live stream stuff. Yeah, I watched a couple of those. They're okay. I mean, I like the crew that he brings on whenever they do it, but it's not bad or anything like
Yeah.
that.
I do like his dynamic with AD though.
AD is hilarious.
When they talk about like when they were talking about Kanye,
Yeah,
AD's team Ye. Then you got Adam 22, who he does not like Kanye, bro. He will go around bash him all day,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah. I don't know why he doesn't like Kanye for some reason.
I think
but
I'm AD. I love Kanye. It's not that he can do no wrong. It's just like I can usually see where he's coming from.
It's just not even that. It's just because Kanye has his own opinion, and like everybody wants you to go with the general opinion in life. They don't want you to have your own opinion.
I also straight up just think Pete Wentz is a lame and needs his ass beat a little.
Pete Wentz?
Not Pete Wentz. Pete Wentz is the guy from Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson.
I was about to say, Pete.
Yeah, Pete Davidson needs his ass beat.
Bro, Pete Davidson is weird.
He is
He's a
weird.
freaking weirdo.
He's weird.
Okay, so
Yeah, he made a
explain
joke
how
about-
he's a weirdo.
He made a joke about having a sexual relationship with a baby, bro.
With a baby, yeah.
Yeah. And then he tatted Kanye's kid's name on
That
his
is-
chest. That's
is so
weird.
weird, bro.
Those are
That's
not your
so
kids.
weird.
I feel like I can name.
That is a man. Kanye actively wants to have a relationship with his kids. I can imagine if like he was a deadbeat dad, like doing that and being like, "I'm gonna step up and be the father." Like, no, that's not what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete is kind of wilding right now.
Bro,
Pete,
he's
you
a
should
lame.
relax.
Yeah,
But I don't know because like
it's publicity.
I feel like you could name
Dude,
a
she's
bunch of other artists. I'm not artists. A bunch of other comedians who have probably made some really bad like fucking kid jokes, and like they probably wouldn't think it's weird.
What?
No,
all the fucking kid jokes are weird and bad.
I'm
Easy.
just saying. But you can't just only call Pete like a.
Yeah, but like he's
Weirdo.
weird. Like people would drag Kanye. They're like, "Oh my god, don't hurt Skeet."
Yeah,
You know?
I will say, white girls, you need to relax and stop trying to protect Pete Davidson. Pete just does some weird shit.
Hold on.
Sometimes.
Side
You
note:
should
do
just
y'all
let it be
remember
that.
when H&M did that coolest monkey in the jungle thing?
Oh
and,
Yeah.
my god.
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
That. I remember that.
and Ski Mask the Slum God made this song about it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Some
Day.
shit.
I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle.
I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle.
I do like that song a lot. I wish he would have played that. While wearing the H&M shirt, that would have been hilarious. But with fucking Pete Davidson, he is doing some weird shit. He should probably stop. And I just want the white girls on TikTok to please shut up and stop trying to protect him.
For real. Look, give it a year and a half.
He's weird looking. That's my thing.
He
My
is.
thing is like it's a lot of shorties that I know that have come forward and been like, he's attractive. You're a liar.
But why
No,
do
they do
why
like
do a
him.
lot of these girls like the dead zombie looking white boy?
That's an aesthetic. And it's like
That's not an aesthetic.
he's
That
like, "Oh
nigga's
my
just-
god, he's hurt.
It's
His
a
dad
vibe.
died.
Yeah.
He's going through depression."
People are saying fuck his dad.
I just know he smells bad. I can help that.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly. They
why
want
they
to try
like
to
that.
reform somebody, bro.
I don't know. That's one of the reasons why sometimes I think I can't get with like some of the fucking
He probably
bitches.
smells really
And there was a rumor that his meat was big.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Probably
sure
does have a big dick.
I
He
feel like
probably
it's cap.
does.
I feel like it's cap.
Pete, comment down below if you have a big dick. That's something that the sexy sad boys need to
I
know.
was eating s'mores earlier. I think I'm having a stroke because I can smell those s'mores.
They're coming back up.
I think that's just acid reflux.
That's what I was about to say.
You got acid reflux.
Badly.
I
Very
can hold
badly.
my liquor. You pussy.
I can hold my liquor. What do you mean?
Pussy bitch. Come on.
I can't hold my
You
liquor.
remember when you were about to fight Gerard?
That was so long ago. Why?
And you barely drink now.
That was like when we were 18. I
You
think
be
that was
drinking
when we were
like
18,
you be
19.
drinking like wine coolers now, and you be like, I'm finna fucking kill myself.
No, okay, because
You be KOing. You be sleepy. As
I don't
shit.
drink a lot.
Dang,
Chris.
bro, he's pulling out the receipts.
I really no, okay, because he's not lying. But the thing is, I don't drink a lot. That's the thing.
because he's not lying.
I don't drink a lot. So yeah, whenever I do drink, like, and I hate
You
when
be fucked up.
I do this one thing with like girls where like, especially like the Mexican girls that I talk to.
Shout out to the Mexicans.
Modelo Cheladas.
And I be telling them that like I can outdrink them and shit like that. But then like when I try
Hey,
to
you be
do
lying,
it,
bro.
I be lying. I
Bro,
be lying out of my
you
ass.
realize like their dads and their uncles and their freaking moms be drinking all the time, bro.
Yeah, they do.
They
man.
come home after a long day here.
Bro, they start drinking at like 12, bro, and that's not even like a fucking stereotype.
We got
That's
one
just, like,
coworker at my job that like just drinks every single day except for like we have one coworker. We have one coworker that drinks every day except for like holidays because he doesn't want to fuck up holidays for the kids.
So every other day is cool.
Every other day is fine.
Y'all can have everything but the holidays.
Everything but the holidays.
everything but the holidays. So he
He
gets
has a
fucked
reason
up on the holidays, but he doesn't.
But he doesn't he doesn't drink on the holidays, but he's fucked up on every other day.
Oh, so he's he's great on the holidays, but any other day they're fucked.
Any day that he can spend around children, he's sober. Any day that he's not, he is fucked up. So when he's at work driving a forklift,
he's drunk as fuck.
he's fucked up.
You know what? And those are the people at work that kind of do the best of like the job.
Yeah, because they don't care. They gave up.
They're kind of like really good at doing a job. Like there's this one girl at work that I know. She gets like drunk a good amount, like a lot, like way too much, to where like she gets into like I think she got into a car crash like recently. Fuck you. She got into a car crash recently, and I saw the front of like what her car looks like, and it's completely fucked. She's gonna have to pay like $5,000 just to like get that front of her car like fixed. But she's always like getting drunk, but she's always on time to work and everything. And like she's constantly working. But I think she's constantly working because
depressed.
she's drunk and she doesn't want anybody to think
There's
that she's
nothing
drunk.
better to do.
I mean,
To a point.
yeah.
I mean, you
guess
gotta shake the suspicion off, bro. If you're pulling up late all the time, I'm sorry, I'm
yeah,
late.
you're pulling up late all the time and you clearly look drunk. You should be fired.
You ever
But-
ask somebody like, what are you working toward? Like, what's your plan for the future? Like, what are you trying to do?
You're gonna throw them into depression.
Yeah, I don't even want anybody to ask me
They
that.
have no plan. That's why they're getting drunk, bro.
For the most part, yeah, it's like nobody.
That's why I don't even like that question being asked to me because I'm just like creating content. And
I
just, like,
slightly
working
do
through
have
it
a
until
plan,
shit
but not
happens.
really.
No, I actually did come to that conclusion this weekend. If
What?
you have a good plan, you can accomplish anything in life.
Essentially,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can.
If you have a
essentially.
good plan, I was thinking about it. I was like, bro, I could do whatever I want. I was like, you know, what I could, if I really want to, I could be like a videographer if I really wanted to. I was like, and I just thought of a plan, like when we were in the car, and I was like, dude, life is like easy when you have a plan, bro.
When you actually like set things up.
Yeah.
And the greatest thing about it is like it's something I learned from this one guy on YouTube who I watch videos where he like teaches people how to code and shit like that. All of his 20s and his younger life and shit like that, he did nothing but just fuck around, smoke weed, hang out with his friends, get arrested a lot and shit like that. But by the time he was like, I think like 35 or some shit like that, he tried to change up his life and do things the right way, and he learned how to code after like 6 months, and was able to start making like a good amount of money. Like after that shit, like it really shows that like at any point in your life you can be in one direction and completely change it, and it could be a great outcome for you no matter what. So that should just show people that like you can do whatever you want in life and not try to live up to other people's expectations.
I feel like you don't even have to go that far. Like to a point, I don't think that you have to even have a plan to a certain extent. I just think that if you tunnel vision toward like making something happen, like this is where I want to be, and you ignore all the shit that stops you from doing that, you can just make things happen.
So basically, be delusional.
Yeah.
Like, I remember
Yeah.
one girl said like, just be delusional until like you succeed.
Yeah.
Because that's realistically, if you think about it, that's kind of how everybody is.
Yeah.
Like people say to themselves that I want to be the
There's no
greatest.
such thing as a sane person.
Right. I mean, but people say that like I want to be like a successful like music recording artist, and it just happens for them because
It doesn't just happen.
not just
That
Bro.
don't just happen.
Bro,
no,
it
no,
doesn't just
but
happen.
You have to be doing.
no, but you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm saying after all the work that they
Yeah.
put in and everything that they
But
plan out and stuff like that, it happens for them.
But do you know how
Because they stay
strategic?
delusional enough. to
Do you know
it.
how strategic they are, though?
I don't think everybody
like,
is strategic.
No, they're all
You
strategic.
definitely have to be like
Do you
to
know-
a point. Like,
Do you know how many
planning your
people
steps.
make music?
A lot of people.
Do you know how many people make music? It's one of two things. Either you don't have the strategy down, right? Or your music is buns, or it's both. You know, like you don't know how to promote it.
I feel like people can have like good music, but they're really trash at promoting their music and putting
Exactly.
it in the faces of people that need to hear it.
But you have to be you gotta be strategic with it though, because you gotta know what people want to hear.
Marketing.
Yeah, that's bro, and I got that from Rich Amiri.
Rich Amir. Oh yeah,
That was
you did
from-
do that interview with him. Yeah, I remember that.
That's from his mouth, bro. Like legit. And that dude is a genius. He said when he was coming up, he would just stream his own music,
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, you posted that
over and over and over again until he got enough streams, to make it look like he was lit or whatever the context of that video was. But bro, that guy's smart.
Yeah, or when Lil Boom, he put a lot of his music up on Pornhub. Like he would put his music videos on Pornhub and shit.
Yeah,
and he did a really smart play where like Lil Boom when he signed to that one record label that only gave him like $7,000 as like a signing bonus or like in advance. I think he said he didn't sign the name like Lil Boom. He signed like a different name on there, so they didn't own the rights to anything for Lil Boom. They owned the rights to like the other name that he had written down.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really smart of him to do because that's how he kind of like got through the loophole of like all the bullshit to get him out of that contract with that label. Also, who else was I gonna say?
Can they just not promote him from that point forward too?
Pretty much, yeah. But he kind of like had so much love from just like the fans and shit like that people just wherever he went, people just followed him. And once you become that dope, where people don't care what platform that you're on, they're just gonna go to you. You kind of can just do anything you want. You got like financial freedom.
I've
at
never
that point.
heard of this person.
Lil Boom.
Yeah.
Lil
Boom or Boone?
Lil Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, Lil Boom. I think he also did a thing where he I think he had like a couple songs where they were like country-esque type of like music.
You remember the Steph Curry diss track?
I feel
Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Oh,
back
that
in the
was Lil
day.
Boom?
Yeah, that was him.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that was him.
Was it him?
Yeah, that was Steph Curry. I was thinking of Kevin Durant. That was a little.
Somebody
Lil B.
check and let
That
us
was
know
Lil
in the
B.
comments.
Kevin Durant.
fuck Kevin Durant.
But either way, like
But he did that Steph Curry song.
he did that, and I think he also put his songs in like in like the country category, so that kind of like pushed his numbers up too. So like if you just find creative ways to like promote your music and shit like that, then eventually like you'll land somewhere. Like even a lot of people didn't know this, but X, when he was coming up at a certain point, he was signed. I think it was to Atlantic. He was signed to. He had been signed early on to like Atlantic, but he didn't want his fan base to know about him being signed to Atlantic for such a long time because he still wanted to be known as like an underground like artist. And like once you're signed, like people take that as you not being underground anymore. But for so long he hid that. But I think when he got into an interview one time, like somebody kind of like accidentally exposed that, and he was kind of mad because he didn't want people to know.
But everybody knew he signed like one of the biggest deals, like
Wasn't it like something that started with an E?
Empire.
Yeah, Empire
Yeah,
Records.
he signed to
he
Empire.
Empire
I think
Records.
I think he signed to Atlantic first, and then like he got
He
signed
did a
to
partnership or something with Empire Records to promote question mark or something.
That's probably that. Okay, I can see that with Empire. That's probably how he got all of that money and shit like that. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like
Then they do the same thing with
it was.
West
I don't know if
Savage.
it was Atlantic, but I'm pretty sure he signed with somebody, and he didn't want people to know that he got signed.
Because he broke a record when he signed, and like the person who recently broke that record was Yeet.
Who?
Yeet.
Yeet? Yeah.
He signed. He broke that
The
record.
1 billion streams record.
No, it was like he signed for like 3 M's or whatever.
Oh,
like it was
how
like the
much he
highest
signed
since
Yeah.
X.
Well, yeah. When X first got signed, he did get signed for a lot of money though.
Yeah, he got signed for a new
Which
contract.
makes sense.
Because after looking,
Also, it makes sense for Yeet because that nigga just don't be missing.
Yeah,
no, he doesn't. Yeah, me and Izzy were talking.
You heard that haha snippet?
with the
I have
minions.
not.
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet. I think I saw it. We were out today, so I
That
didn't
nigga
get to,
don't miss.
I didn't get to hear it, but I did see that people were talking about it and that he does have a song on the new Minions movie.
People say he deleted
Bitch, your
it.
ass a joke.
Yeah, he did. I think he
Nigga
did
raw as
delete
hell.
it.
You see, they added the Ben sound effect on TikTok. You just hear ban. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Speed literally revived that app, bro.
Speed.
Talking about
yeah.
iShow Speed?
Yeah, he revived that app. That
Which
app
app?
was dead. The Talking Ben. Yes.
Yes.
That app still exists?
Yeah, it was dead, and then he brought it back. He started making content. He's like, Ben, do you support LGBTQ? And then Ben was like, how?
I still don't think that Speed should have been banned from Twitch though.
I feel like Speed
Nah.
should take a break.
Speed is crazy, bro.
He's growing like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like he should take a break because the whole like as viral as that nigga can be,
Yeah.
he's going to lose his mind at some point.
I think he already
feel like-
has, bro.
Yeah, I feel like the clout.
Is this gonna get worse then?
The clout is like getting to his head though, like a little bit. I think, and especially since like
It's always been like that though.
I know, but it's just like I feel like all the kids that watch him and shit like that aren't seeing how this is going to affect him like later in the future and shit
Yeah.
like that.
I
And
just
they don't
sobered
give a
up.
fuck.
I just felt myself get sober.
On the Super Saiyan mode. But nah, I feel like all the like 16-year-olds and shit like that who
It's
watch,
younger.
or 12-year-olds and shit
Younger.
like that. What, 6?
It's kids, yeah. It's like kids, bro.
Oh, them kids don't give
It's like
a fuck
kids.
about.
It's like 7, 8-year-olds and stuff like that.
I feel like they don't really give a fuck about Speed as like a person. So it's gonna it hurt. I feel like it hurts him.
It's kind of like him and Aiden. Like he is the joke, you know. Like Aiden has self-deprecating humor. Like
Right. And
I
I
can feel it coming to a point where like I'm gonna get to the point where I just feel bad for Speed.
I mean, I already feel bad for him, but
well, at least
he
he's not gonna
loves-
be
he-
like shoe nice bad though.
he genuinely loves streaming, bro.
I like him as a character. I think he does a really good job
being larger than life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's his whole thing. Maybe we're thinking of it wrong, and maybe Speed.
I think at some point he's gonna have like enough control to where like
He already does.
he can even more so when he's like in his how old is Speed right now?
Like 17,
probably
17?
Yeah.
I feel like when he's like 25, he'll be on a completely different level of like.
No, I think
It's gonna be a like stage type shit. Like he's gonna
Yeah.
completely control the audience and shit. But
Yeah.
they more so than anything have control over him. Right?
But I feel like
Nah, I don't-
Speed
I don't
knows
agree
that
with
like
that.
he's playing a character,
He knows that.
and
He
I think
knows.
maybe we're thinking of it too deep. Maybe it's not going to affect him because if he knows he's playing a character,
Bro.
and he can differentiate that outside of like streaming and shit like that, that's okay.
Bro, listen to this. He's made a lot of money, right?
Yeah, a shitload. Yeah,
You don't see any cars. You don't see any clothes. He wears the same clothes. He's at his mom's crib.
he's always streaming.
He's always streaming.
No, doesn't he live with Aiden now?
No. He lives with his mom.
I think
Weren't
He was
him and
there for like a
Aiden
week.
beefing briefly.
No.
Briefly?
No.
I could have sworn he started living with Aiden for a
He
minute,
was
or
there
did
for
he
like a
visit
week.
Aiden?
Yeah, he was there for a week, and his mom said, "You're coming back at the end of the month," and then he did.
Oh, okay.
But you don't see him spend his money on anything frivolous, bro. He knows what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, I don't think Speed is an idiot. I think everybody is kind of thinking too deep about it because people keep trying to say that Aiden Ross keeps like convincing Speed to like do all this crazy stuff and shit like that. And then I think I watched a video saying that like Speed is trying to make like kids gay or something like that, and I was just like,
Low key, it is true because he went in an Omegle,
Uh-huh.
right? And he was like this little kid, little kid. And he's with his sister. She's like even younger, and he was like, "Speed, Daddy." Right? And he's like acting, gay. And his sister, who's younger than him, she's like, "Stop acting gay." Literally. But like in that moment, Speed saw what he created, bro. He saw what he created.
I feel like people should be able to differentiate. Oh, well, I don't know about
kid?
kids. I don't know about kids. so.
Kids.
I don't think he's trying to make anybody.
I don't think
gay.
he's trying. Yeah, I don't want to.
No, he's not trying to make people gay, but I'm saying,
Are you saying he's inadvertently?
yeah,
doing
it's
it?
like it's inadvertently doing that.
I don't think you can make a person
Bro,
gay.
pull up the clip. Pull up the clip.
I don't want to
Pull it now. Hey, first time on the podcast, we're pulling up a clip. I'm bringing the
Jamie, pull
receipts.
that up.
One thing about me, bro, I'm gonna have my receipts, bro.
No, I don't think he's. I don't think Chris is saying
He's not
that you're,
trying to do it.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think.
He's not trying to do it, but
Chris,
the way
you
that
gotta keep
is
the mic close to you.
the way that is coming off, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna. Watch
I
this.
don't know because it's a hard thing to say that he's doing that.
I don't
though.
think that you can like make a person gay. I think if you like dick, then you're gonna suck a dick. But
Yeah, I don't disagree with you with that. On that. I think.
I feel like more and more things are like.
Here we go.
Okay.
But look, you see,
Okay.
he saw what he created.
Okay.
No, I think that kid's funny, and
Yeah, I think that kid is funny, and I think that kid is only doing that because Speed.
because it's what he thinks is funny.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
I think he thinks Speed is going to think.
look
this is
at him,
funny.
look at him. It's a kid, bro.
Okay, look.
It's a kid.
I'm not even agreeing that a kid should be saying this.
Speed,
But kids-
daddy.
But kids say the darnest things. All right.
What?
Kids say the darnest
What?
things.
Yo, please don't be a father, bro.
No.
Yeah, I think kids just do what
Oh,
they think
kids-
is funny.
but
I think kids see shit.
Chris,
and-
Yeah, they do.
I think kids see shit and they're like, I thought that was fucking hysterical or cool, and they imitate whatever the fuck.
And
they
I
Yeah,
think-
but that's what I'm
That's what we
saying,
all
and it's
do.
rubbing off.
But hold on, Dizzy. Here's what we're trying to. Well,
I know
I'm
you're saying
gonna
he's
try
like joking and he's trying to be.
But I
vocal.
think he's gonna think that.
I think that kid's
Speed
gonna
finds it-
slay
I think he
mad
thinks that-
pussy.
Yeah,
when
Speed
he's-
finds it funny, but it's not funny.
Okay, I think so. I think you're thinking about it too deep. I think you're thinking about it too deep.
How am I thinking about it too deep?
I don't think Speed. I don't think Speed is going to think that like. No, I don't think that kid is going to grow up to be gay just because Speed is like doing dumb shit on YouTube. Yes, Chris, he was doing the thing.
He was doing the speed dance.
But I don't know. I don't think that's super fair to say because
Bounce that ass, bitch.
we saw even worse. I think when we were growing up, we saw even worse shit than what Speed is doing
No,
on the internet.
I think most media is way more fucked up now than it was when we were growing up.
Yeah, they had that Cuties movie.
it
You
could
know,
be
the
argued.
Cuties movie?
Oh yeah, no, the Cuties movie
No,
is just out.
no, bro. I guarantee you, most things that are placed in front of you right now are way more fucked up. That doesn't mean that like
I
those
think
things
now-
shouldn't exist.
I think now it's strategically done like that, just because of the algorithm
yeah,
and shit like
yeah.
that.
That's how you appeal to people. I think that's what's the most fucked up thing about living in 2022 is that most of what's like being created right now is being created for the sole purpose of like, this is what somebody thinks people want to see.
Instead, I think it should be more of the fact that like this person just enjoys making this type of content.
I think that's what's gonna fuck up kids way more than anything.
Yeah, I don't think what
Like
Speed is
algorithms
doing.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Yeah.
Especially TikTok.
Like think
But-
about Dexter's Laboratory. You weren't watching Dexter's Laboratory
Because you
that
saw a
wasn't on
TikTok of
TV
it.
because somebody was like, "This is what should be here," or Billy and Mandy and shit like that. That shit was there because it
just was.
It was something somebody was like, "This is funny."
Yeah. Which is like, it's hard to frame it because I think a lot of kids may be fucked up from some of the stuff
We're
that they see on the
going.
internet.
Wait, this is a two-parter.
You think?
We're at an hour and 7 minutes.
I'm not splitting this up into
I
two
don't think we're
parts.
gonna go way too. I don't think we're gonna go too much longer. But yeah,
Okay.
I want to go. I want to go eat some pussy. I'm not. Gonna,
Are you still horny?
I'm not still horny, but like I feel like she deserves my time. But I'm not leaving yet. I'm enjoying what we're talking about.
I feel like she deserves my time.
Yeah, Miguel and Jordan aren't coming. Miguel's in his jammies. So let's continue talking.
Okay.
Shorty is in my bed waiting for me to return home. It'll be there when I get
Did
back.
you tell her, "Hey, babe, I'm going
Wait
to
till
do
I
a
get back."
podcast"?
I did.
Doing a podcast.
I'm gonna go do a podcast with the boys. Me and Gang finna go. Me and Gangy finna go do a podcast.
But
Come on, Gangy.
either shut up.
Gangy.
Gangy.
Me and I was gonna say me and Chris. No, I was. But the next generation, I think, is gonna be all right. I don't think the internet is gonna fuck them up as much as people think. I think once they get,
I think it's already happening.
I think-
I
already
definitely.
happened.
I think that's already happening.
no, I have this.
I think it's
Faith.
gonna get worse from here.
I
feel like
I have faith. I try to have some type of faith and not be super
on some non-hopelessness shit.
pessimistic.
I think that it's gonna go both ways. Like people are gonna go too far one way or the other.
I feel like that's what it's always been though. Like people like go too far.
Okay,
one way or the other.
so I think that the numbers of people who are being murdered right now because of something that they saw on the internet are way up compared to what they used to be because the internet wasn't like a thing back in the 90s.
Yeah. But also the internet made things kind of toxic because like anytime anything happens, they're like, "Well, you should have did this, you should have did that." Like with the Travis thing, bro. When I was front stage with Uzi, bro, watching with Uzi, like I'm with him, watching Uzi, I felt in that moment like, oh, you can't just say they should have did this or should have did that, bro.
Because in that moment, like, what the fuck? Who knows?
I was watching Super Boo earlier today too, and the way that he was working the crowd and shit like that, and there was some shit in there where I felt like he shouldn't have probably said that or told the crowd to do that, and I was just like, I can see why now. Travis Scott got shitted on so badly.
I would be telling niggas to punch each other
for being a great performer.
I mean, but the thing is, I can see why people would get mad, but at the same time, I'm just like, if you were there, you probably would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah, you wouldn't know unless you were there and you lived that experience, sitting there being on your keyboard, being like, "Oh my God, cancel Travis!
Why didn't they do this?"
Yeah, because I literally at a show now, like I see people. Following the commands of like, the artists and shit like that.
But
that's definitely another thing that needs to fucking die before things get better. Internet warrior shit.
Yeah. Oh no, that's in full.
That's gotta stop.
Because it's like virtue signaling. It's like I'm feeling like I'm better than you because I'm like,
yeah. And it's like in hindsight, I knew what to do.
Yeah.
Like, now that the situation's happened and passed, I have all the answers.
Well, what is it called when like you're in a bubble? Yeah, people are like in a bubble.
Yeah,
or an echo chamber. Yeah,
they'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm a Sagittarius." They them. What is it?
What are you talking about?
Zem.
Yeah, I'm no.
I fuck with those people.
You get what I'm saying? Though,
and I'm
like,
never gonna attack
they're like, I'm pan and like all this stuff. Like we're using all these words.
The amount of girls that want to be pansexual.
Yeah, like they're using all these buzzwords. Like
they are fine.
Or they'd be like,
say nothing about them.
They'd be like trauma. I have trauma. I have depression. You know. And I'm not trying to downplay somebody's depression, but what I'm saying is you have never, bro. I'm gonna be real. Y'all have never, like, people who are in like Africa right now aren't depressed, bro. They're making do with their situation. You feel what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Like people who are living in like real deal struggle.
No, they definitely fucked. I am gonna disagree on that one.
What?
I am gonna disagree.
I mean, I'm saying, they're mentally unstable.
They are having a bad time. I know that for a fact.
Bro, they are dancing and singing and
having
a good time. What are you talking about?
Is in videos they're dancing and singing and shit like that. But like that's what we see. What we see right now here in America is like the silver lining of what they have to deal with. It's a lot of niggas in
but they know it's
what's the fuck. Libya. In Libya, it's a shit ton of niggas with just like AIDS and HIV and shit like that. I can't let them niggas go unspoken for it.
I mean, yeah. Of course they're not. Of course they're going through hell and back. Yeah. But what I'm saying is they still find a way to have a tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why that's why my rap name is Smile On.
Wait, I'm still laughing at this nigga Nizzy saying they're dancing and
they are, bro.
The dance moves them niggas do is funny as shit.
They be dancing, bro.
They be having a great time. The thing about being African is being able to like see that silver lining.
Yeah.
And being able to like in that shitty moment have a great fucking time with the people that matter.
Nizzy just sounded so conservative for a second. Just for 1 second. I know Nizzy isn't conservative.
I'm not, but
just for 1 second, he just sounded like a Ronald Reagan ass nigga.
Nah, I wouldn't say Ronald Reagan ass nigga.
But I'm saying,
I wouldn't say Ronald Reagan.
Their biggest
because if he was a Ronald Reagan ass nigga, it would have been way worse.
For real. I'm just saying, like it's like bro, it's like the pyramid is flipped. That's what I'm saying. Because for them, all their problems comes with their survival. Meanwhile, over here, all your needs are already met, so it's coming from a different spot. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what living in a bubble is.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I think
that's what being a rich kid on Twitter is.
But here's what I think it is. I think
like you never.
Like, I think, but hold on. I think because
there's no such thing as knowing what true hardship is because you're never actually gonna.
I think everybody goes through their own type of hardship, and you can be depressed of like whatever type of hardship it is.
If you're not fighting a war right now, chill out. Just find the silver lining.
Yeah, but
and do your best to make
But
better. Of
I
the
even
situation.
say this: even if you're a rich kid that like has all the money in the world and you can do whatever you want, and people say that you should be happy because of that, but the fact that like you don't get a real family, and your parents don't really have the love.
Yeah, there are
and affection
bad
they
things
have.
that come with every.
I mean, there's downsides. Yeah, there's downsides,
there
but it's
is-
like what you're complaining about isn't real problems. It's first world
Whoa,
problems.
whoa, whoa! But hold on, Nizzy.
There's a
it
lot of
might not
niggas
be
that
a
went to
real
college.
problem to you, but to that person specifically, it's probably a real problem to them. Like them not getting that love
Wait,
from their
hold
parents
on.
and
Wait,
shit like that is probably a real problem to them.
Wait, are you fighting for rich kids right now?
He is.
No, I'm fighting for people.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
fighting for
one thing
Bro,
I can't do.
bro,
no.
telling
I'm
you-
not fighting for rich kids. I'm fighting for people's like depression in general. If a person feels, I'm not going to argue somebody's feelings.
Okay, that's a
because
different
somebody
thing,
is
kinda.
if somebody is feeling something.
Bro, would you rather cry in a Camry or
can't
cry in
invalidate
a
those
what
feelings.
is it? Or cry in a Rolls Royce, bro?
Oh, you talking about that one? Would you?
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about. It's that
but I'm
one
saying
Freddie
those
I'm
Gibbons.
definitely not gonna go up to bat for rich kids.
No, I
But
was
they
just-
use it as
I'm also not gonna invalidate their.
Yeah, I'm not gonna invalidate them, but they use it as a personality trait. Like, oh, I'm depressed.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
And it's like, bro,
Now I see what he's talking about. He's saying that people use depression as like a personality.
yeah, like to be
trait.
cool, like I'm depressed, but it's like, bro, you never really actually felt like what it's like to actually be hopeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? To where like you never know how it felt to where you go to sleep and you wake up and you're mad that you woke up.
Yeah.
They don't know that, bro.
I felt that.
You
before.
bro, like literal literal hopelessness, bro.
Yeah,
I definitely understand that.
I can't argue him on that. But I see there's truth to both sides.
Yeah.
Of like what we're saying. Like people, I don't want to say they fake depression, but they make the depression. We know a person like that.
Do we?
Yes.
I don't know.
The Wii U.
Because I usually just like
the Wii U.
Oh.
Bro, you don't know how it is to
We know a person that specifically acts like that.
Stop. Because my thing is my thing with that. Even still, I'm not like I don't give a fuck about. I agree.
Yeah.
It's my thing is right.
Yeah.
If you're in the moment of like feeling alone and sad and shit like that, it's
But I'm
not
saying-
untrue that you are not.
Yeah, but I'm
alone
saying
and
if I
sad.
walk in a room, right, and I pull up late, you're like, bro, where you been? I'm like, oh, well, you know, my depression just hit me over the head. Bink.
But
you know?
no, that's sometimes that does happen to people. But I'm saying,
No,
like,
but I'm saying you're using it as a personality.
Oh,
Like,
because
oh, I'm
it's
depressed.
a couple bitches that I know that will be like, oh, I'm bipolar or fucking
Yeah.
I have ADHD and shit. But like, I don't know. I usually just try to like ignore.
Yeah. Yes.
I usually just try to ignore that and like see past that. And if I can come out on top of an argument and just be.
But why
right,
do you ignore it though?
The reason that I ignore it is like, how do I put this? Is because I know that like that's not the case.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I know that that's not the case, then I know that there's.
But Chris
also
is
a
really
reason-
good at seeing that shit. Though.
There's
That's the
also
thing.
like a reason why that person would say that, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely true that person is depressed. At some point, that person was sad. So they took that sadness and used it as a reason as to why.
But are you
they said
depressed
the
or are
thing.
you just sad? Because you can be sad, bro. You having a down day or a down moment, that's not actually being depressed, bro.
I
Being
for
depressed,
sure blow through sad days.
yeah, like everybody has a sad moment. I'm talking about being depressed is when you're on the phone with somebody
That's
and you're
like
like,
months.
yeah, like
It lasts for a while.
literally, and you're on the phone with people and you're like, yo, like, what is the meaning of life? Not on some, bro, what's the meaning of life? Like, but you actually so like hopeless that you're trying to hear whatever you can, at least from somebody.
I've had months where I was like that. Chris was there during a lot of the times where I did feel hopeless, and I've talked to Chris specifically about like a lot of the shit that had been going on. I mean, like, you remember when I was sleeping on Jordan's floor and shit like that, and
Listening
everything.
to Topanga every day and crying yourself to sleep.
Yes, yeah, that was real. That's real. It's
Oh,
not a joke.
sheesh.
Because nothing was going well for me in life. My mom had kicked me out.
think that-
My ex-girlfriend had kicked me out. One of my best friends had kicked me out of his place too. So, like, I didn't feel like okay, but
You weren't the best to live with. I love you.
Okay.
Dang, bro. He's opening his heart up, and then you're just sitting here just being like, nope, that's not the case.
I have like a real problem.
No, to keep it real though. That's good
No,
that
but
you
he's
keep it
keeping
real.
it. But he's keeping it real.
That's
Like,
keeping it
wasn't
real,
the
though. I
best
respect
hater.
that.
But I'm just telling you that I still felt hurt by that, even though that like that is the true fact.
Yeah,
that
no,
at
for
that
sure,
time-
for
at-
sure. And I definitely understand why you felt like hurt by that. But that wasn't the
But
that wasn't
after-
the biggest thing.
Yeah, but after the situation, I understood, and I was just like, yeah, that the
But
way
you're still learning.
You're
though.
you're definitely like now that I see you now, your house is clean and
Bro,
your
yeah.
room doesn't smell like juice.
He used to say that all the time. Like when
It smelled like spilt juice, like somebody poured a bunch of high C on the floor.
Wow.
in that part of my life, I was not taking care of myself at all.
And you was still fucking bitches, so you like should feel good about that.
feel accomplished.
Yeah, exactly. You should still feel amazing. You still had like coochie in your room.
Okay, it was coochie, but it wasn't the coochie that
It wasn't the
I wanted.
coochie that you wanted, and it still isn't. But like,
Why did you have to
because I know you're like me. You're a Capricorn. You've got ambitions, brother. You've got ambitions. You work
Oh, yeah,
hard.
he's
You
not
just
lying
want to
about that,
keep
yeah.
going to
Yeah.
get more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even and
You want better than what you had the other day.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even through all that depression and shit like that, like one, I just had a really good friend that was there with me
Yeah.
for that shit, and other friends too at the same time. But Chris was like the main one.
Yeah.
That was like there through a lot of the bullshit that I went through in my life. If I didn't have him, then I tell everybody this. If I didn't have Chris, then like I could have went completely left in life. So I went through real depressing like days where like I literally felt like nothing, and I felt like I didn't even exist, and I was invisible to everybody in the world.
Yeah.
So that's like real depression. Sometimes when I do hear some people talk about like being depressed, it's like I don't really think you're depressed like that, but I think you need to just push through this one sad day that you're having and just like keep it pushing, because people have seen me before and been like, Lorenzo, like you always seem like you're so happy and shit like that, and I'm just like, no, I'm not.
Because you had to fight for, bro. Happiness is not just something that you just are. You gotta fight for it, bro.
Yeah, there's a difference between like happiness and joy. Joy is like, joy specifically means that you always feel joy. Like no matter what you're going through, even though you might be sad or you might be down, you always feel joy in life.
a pastor told me once the difference between happiness and joy.
But it's a true thing though. It's like I think it's a true thing.
I think everything you feel is fleeting. I think every single moment that you are alive is something. What you feel right now is something that's gonna go away in a couple hours.
But that's life.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing is forever,
The
bro.
moment that you die, all that shit's gone and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm an optimistic nihilist. I don't think that any of this shit means anything.
But at the same time, you should feel absolute freedom from that.
You should rebel against sadness.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think like with having like active like nihilism, like with you having that, you should feel like if you feel like nothing in this world matters.
Yeah, but then you want to like, if you feel like nothing matters, you want to go and find something that does matter, though.
Not even just trying
Something
to
that
find
means something
does,
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finding something that matters, but like within that, you should feel absolute freedom to do whatever you
So
want.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
The another like issue with living today is a lot of people take that lesson that like nothing matters and they end up like shooting schools.
Bring your mic.
Yeah.
A lot,
If you're talking in this direction, bring the mic down.
a lot of people
Yeah.
take the lesson that when nothing matters, they end up like shooting up schools and shit like that, and they take that the complete like wrong way.
Yeah.
I feel like the reason for that is like decades of like bad education.
Yeah.
And religious.
And some people's like parenting too
Sycophancy.
sometimes, I think, because like if you're, I feel like if you come to your kids always in like a pessimistic way,
They don't know what to say.
I think it's some people
For sure.
kind of like keep it too real with their kids. I feel like you should tell your kids the truth and you should be real with them like a lot of the time, but don't.
But
do
you
it
should
in
keep
a
a little
way-
bit of magic in there.
Yeah, keep some type of hope and faith in there, because then you get kids
Yeah.
that grow up and they want to do.
How do we get here?
Nothing with the life. I don't know. I kind of like where the conversation's going. Though.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, me
I mean, I see like the school shooters. I see it like the Joker movie. Like the Joker lashed out when when he had nothing left, bro. When his mom was his mom died.
His
right?
mom died, and the girl that he was in love with wasn't real.
Yeah, exactly. He was going through like manic episodes and stuff, and it's like, bro, like those guys. The reason why they're lashing out is because they have nothing else,
They
bro.
have nothing. They don't have any clue.
but then at the
Yeah.
same time, I hate seeing those films sometimes because it makes like the white boys who praise the Joker. I hate them niggas.
But I do like the Joker though.
No, you can like the
Yeah,
Joker.
he's cool
That's
villain.
fine. He's a great villain. He's a compelling villain and shit like that. But just leave it at that. I think too many of them that.
Because
you
they
gotta
live,
explore that character,
bro. Because they live that life though. Most men live that life. Most men, bro. I don't want to get red pill. Oh my god, we hate women. No, like dudes. A lot of dudes.
If anything, we love.
Bro,
women
think
around
about
here.
this. Even at Summer Smash, bro, it's girls walking around, booty hanging out, everybody looking at them. Dudes want to go up and talk to them. I literally, when I was ordering the tacos, right? I overheard a girl. She was like, "Yeah, she was telling her boyfriend to stay next to her because a dude just grabbed her by the arm and was trying to spit game, and he was gone. Her boyfriend was gone for like 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In his face.
So she's getting attention, and even in society, like women are kind of a little more cradled, you know, like yeah, get through it. You can get through it, queen. Oh, you're a queen or whatever, you know.
I feel to a point personally that women do require that protection.
Yeah.
because niggas is monsters.
I mean,
Like,
they are.
We gotta be honest.
I mean,
about
they
that.
are, and I'm gonna equate
agree.
it back to the
Demons.
festival. Girls, I noticed their body language. When they come together, they're much more close. They're shoulder to shoulder, leg to leg, arm to arm.
Yeah, they're like
you know?
protecting each other.
Yeah, they make it to where they got strength in numbers.
Yeah, they're
bro.
always like either holding
Which is
each other
beautiful.
or like just like making sure, which is fair.
It's
They
because
should do
niggas
that.
is like lions, dead ass.
Yeah.
niggas
Worse.
will,
Bro,
niggas
worse
will,
than
like,
that.
pull shit. Exactly.
worse than that.
What I've
Some
learned
demons,
now-
Yeah,
demons.
beasts.
What
bro.
I've learned now going out and talking to women, I try not to go up to them and try to talk to them like I'm trying to get it.
I just leave shorties alone, bro.
Most of the time, I don't even try to talk to like most women in public. But if we're at the festival,
If somebody if me and a shorty like spark conversation like
Yeah.
off
but that was
random,
what was happening.
then
at the
we
festival.
can talk. But I'm not finna talk to
You
no
just
bitch.
need rapport, bro. She just needs to see you a
Exactly.
few times.
I think
Yeah.
at a festival it's perfectly fine to just like see a girl that if she's standing next to you or
Yeah,
something like
hey,
that,
yeah.
it's perfectly fine to just start talking with her. But if I see a
I'm the
girl,
same way with niggas, by the way. I'm not finna talk to a man if there's no reason for me to
Yeah.
talk to a
I'm
dude.
not-
I'm not finna make friends.
That's true. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You save yourself a lot of headache because you can get in with the wrong crowd very easily.
yeah.
I've learned that.
You know?
super easy.
That's why there's some people that like
Niggas be lame too.
Yeah, really
that's
lame. Really lame.
Really lame.
there's like people that like I used to do this thing where I would just like make friends like with people just from like out of nowhere and shit, not really
friends.
knowing them and shit.
Yeah.
And
And it turns
then
out
once
they're
I
a
start
completely
knowing
different
them,
thing.
I'm like, yeah, I don't like you as a person. I don't want to be.
I don't
want
to be around you.
Yeah,
And then niggas get offended.
yeah.
My thing, the thing that pisses me off is like when you stop texting somebody and they get upset at you.
For
Now
not
we're
texting them.
beefing because I just don't want to be your friend anymore.
That's immature.
It's lame. It's immature and lame. It's
I kind of
fuck.
accept when people don't want to.
I think it's
talk
fun.
to me. I think it's fine.
I feel like if they can't pick up your vibe, then they're.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the emotional intelligence to hang out with you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it seems like you value your own space. I could tell this from the first like 10 seconds though. Like you definitely value your own space,
For sure.
and you definitely like have a social battery, and you like to stay to yourself.
My shit runs out really fast.
Yeah, exactly. And you probably when you see some notifications, it feels more like a chore to
Yeah.
respond to it, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of that's starting kind of to become a thing for me because a lot of people message me more now than I have than before because I either work with a good amount of people or I just talk with a good amount of people and most of the time I don't want to either answer the phone or answer a text message unless it's this dude. Or and a couple other niggas, I don't want to really like fucking message or talk to anybody.
Another thing is like what I don't want to. I'm not gonna go into detail, but one of the like main things that I'm starting to notice now is like since I'm becoming an adult is that a lot of niggas don't actually want to work that hard.
They don't.
Like I recognize like you have like a job and shit like that, but when you have like ambitions and shit like that you want to make shit happen, you want to accomplish things, I'm starting to notice that a lot of niggas do not actually want to get shit done. Like you're telling me that you want to do this, but it's not getting done. You're not doing anything. And when I hit you up to complete something, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
I've noticed that about a good amount of people especially like a lot of the rappers I've worked with in the past, like a lot of them just weren't on their shit. Like a lot of them wanted me to be the one to like push them to do stuff, but it's just like I can't do that. I have other things outside of like you that I want to be able to do, and you telling me that you want to do something and I make time for that day to do something and nothing happens, it kind of just ruins the fact that like I could have been doing something else.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's why like I've kind of kept the amount of rappers that I work with to like a minimum. Yeah. Because I don't want to give time to people who actually don't really care to do. I remember when I was like, especially when I was like 18, like 17, 18, like shooting videos and shit like that, and people would ask me to do stuff, but then when that day came, they'd be like, "Oh no, I gotta go do this, or I gotta go hang out with these people." And I'm just like, no. Then
that's what sets everyone apart, bro. Like what I said earlier. Yeah, strategic.
That's what we kind of like what we were talking about in the car, like or no, when we were in here when we were talking on the phone with League. Yeah, and, you were saying like if like League made a joke. He was just like, "What if Baki never came to like pick you up from like the airport and shit like that?" Nizzy was just like, I wouldn't have had like hard feelings about her or anything like that.
Where are you coming from, by the way?
Yeah. DMV, Virginia. Yeah. Nice. Yes, sir. But yeah, he was like, what would you do if he didn't come to pick you up? I was like, bro, I'd just get an Airbnb and I would just stay on my own. And I wouldn't hold it against him. I'll probably just keep him arm's length away though.
You would have got it done regardless.
Yeah, like the relationship wouldn't be the same though. Right. He'd probably we'd be a little more distant, but that's it.
Luckily I picked him up.
No, but that's just how it is, because I'm the type of person, bro. Like if I ask somebody to do something, because I don't ask people for anything. Yeah. If I ask you to do something, it means I'm really reaching out to you.
Twin them.
Yeah, and I did it because I fuck with Nizzy.
Yes,
and
sir.
All the content that he does too.
Real one.
So I mean, either way, just like finding people to work with. Like Nizzy is probably like outside of Chris and a couple other people that I've worked with. Nizzy is probably like the first person on the internet that I've worked with that has like kept up with like doing shit with me. Like there's probably been days where like he's been busy with like doing other stuff that we couldn't get to like the things that we wanted to do,
which we need to get back on, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
It's been like a week, like 2 weeks. I've been feeling it. I'm like, I need to hit you back up.
Yeah,
that's all it takes too. Yeah. Like a week is no time at all, but as soon as that week go by and you haven't done something, like, you really feel it.
You really feel it. Like if I'm not like editing something like during the week, I feel like I just wasted a week of like not doing anything.
Yeah, I feel like dog shit.
Yeah. But I feel like that's how it should be, especially if you care about doing something.
If you want to make some shit happen,
yeah. Especially if you know what you want, you know.
That's why, like, even though I was like tired today, I was just like, I still got to call Chris and make sure we do this podcast today, because I'm like, we can't just not do the podcast today. It's just like it's got to happen. And I think Chris knows that like I don't forget about things that me and him are supposed to do. And I think that.
Yeah, he just contracted COVID.
I think that's the reason why like Chris feels like he can come to me and like if like something needs to be done, he knows I'll do it. What? I didn't hear anything. I got the headphones.
I swear to God.
Yo, you thought you heard it? You heard a chick?
It sounded like motherfuckers was about to like get it cracking.
No, Jay was playing fucking Apex, so he's like,
sounds like
crazy.
Sounds like foreplay in there.
He did have a bitch over yesterday though. She was fine.
Nice. She was fine.
Wear a condom, kids.
But
be safe.
I know. I think.
Yeah, I definitely never. Whenever I know we're supposed to do something, I try not. You have had days where you like,
but you aren't.
You've never like forgotten entirely. We overshot the time when we were supposed to do something.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Or like something. I think I notify you when like I tell you when I can't do something. I think I do that. Like I'm good at that. At least telling you that like, hey, we can't do it this day, but let's reschedule it for this day.
Keeping in communication. A lot of niggas just don't do that, and that's fine. To a point, I feel like if you don't want to work with me, then we just don't have to do it.
Yeah. People are terrible at communicating. I think I had a shout out Jalen, but when I ended my last podcast with her and a couple other friends, she told me one thing that I needed to work on was like communication, and I think I have gotten better at that with communicating. I think sometimes I lack on it, just depending on like. Sometimes I just forget to like message people. Like once I'm tired, like
Gotta fart.
I usually just fart. There you go.
I knew it was gonna be loud and proud.
I damn near didn't want it to be, but here it is.
But like she told me that, and I think I've tried to just
Wafting it.
Is it stinky?
It's a fart, nigga.
No, but I didn't know. Sometimes the loud farts aren't stinky.
He's
Sometimes.
acting like we're in chemistry class. They're like, waft it, waft it.
Nah, but I just appreciated her for telling me that and just being real with me on that, because I was just like, that's
what the girl I kicked out of my crib after she sucked my dick said to me, that I needed to work on my communication. She was right. I did.
But I feel like you're
Not.
like that. But Chris, I feel like you're like that with some of the women that you're with. Like as a friend, like I feel like you're actively like good as that. It's like either
I try
communicating or keeping your friends in check.
I try to.
Well, at least with me.
With you, I'm good. I'll be $150 with you. Niggas that I'm not as close with, I just let them say whatever the fuck they want, and then I leave them alone.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that because there's some things I've heard.
I let niggas fuck up.
I've heard you. I've seen you hear other niggas say things that I know you don't disagree with. That I know that you disagree with, and you just let it rock because you don't care.
Yeah, because they not finna have any impact on me.
What you mean? Like if somebody's got an like opposing viewpoint?
If I feel like not even an opposing viewpoint, like because I can disagree with someone and I can be wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if someone says something that, how do I say this? If someone says something that's like
completely wrong,
just completely off base, and I know that, but I don't care as much, I will just let them.
Oh, so you save more time rather than going back and forth.
Like,
I don't want to argue.
Chris doesn't argue with stupid
I don't do that shit.
I mean, if they're not like somebody who's important in your life, then yeah, you know.
Yeah, and I've noticed.
And you can't convince them anyway, so there's no point.
I used to do.
They
that
don't want to
lot.
be convinced.
Yeah, because they're not ready yet.
No,
or they'll probably never be ready, and that's the sad part of
that's
it.
Yeah. And honestly, it's damn near not even that bad to not be ready. It's not recording anymore.
I think it stopped recording.
It did.
I think we're black now. I mean, we're already.
We've been black.
All right. Well, we're probably gonna just end this now then, because I don't know if the camera died.
I was enjoying that.
Hold on.
Turn it back on, boy.
Come on now.
You gonna turn this camera on or nah?
Just cut this part out.
Nah, keep it in.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't see why not.
Keep it in.
I think the battery is dead.
Damn.
I think it just died.
Is the battery dead?
There's no reason we can't keep talking, right? We could just split this, like I said.
What you want to do?
Why do you want to split it so bad?
I say that we split it because shorter episodes are better for attention spans.
Nah, people, bro, this is a podcast. People go to the gym, they go to their car ride or whatever, bro. They like to listen to long form content.
True. That's true.
They're
Don't
making
listen
dinner.
to it, Chris.
Who's making dinner right now?
It'll be good for like me, but
Yeah.
yeah, I get it.
Who's making dinner right now, bro?
True.
Somebody's making dinner. Somebody's like in the gym right now. Somebody's on their way to work.
Yeah.
Somebody's on a road trip.
I think.
We can keep going.
Yeah, I think people will still keep listening.
Keep going.
I hope you listen.
Keep going.
No, but
If they're invested, of course they will like keep listening.
Yeah.
I would personally keep listening, but
I would too.
I don't know. People are like stupid.
Chris,
People be dumb.
You gotta
People are.
People do be stupid,
I think
Yeah,
you
they
gotta turn
are.
your mic a little bit more.
but I believe in you.
I don't.
The logo
The
right?
logo's directly in front of me. So how about you shut the fuck up talking to me?
Whoa.
Is that how you're gonna speak to me?
Yeah,
He's like, I just want the quality of the show to be good, man.
I know.
Would you speak to me like that if she was here?
Who is she?
You know who I'm talking about. Fucking,
Yo, your face is crazy, bro.
What's the woman's name from fucking Resident Evil 8? Fuck, what's her name?
The big-breasted.
It's Madam.
I didn't play that game.
Damn.
I know who you're talking about. She's in the all white, right?
Yes. Yeah,
The
would
one
you
in the
speak-
dress. She's
Yeah,
the
would you
final
speak to me
boss.
like that if she was here? Huh?
It starts
what-
with an I, right?
I don't
No.
know. I haven't. I never
No,
played
Madame
it.
Demetress.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh my god, bro.
Would you speak to me like that if Madame Demetress was here?
I wouldn't care if she was here.
I'd be running.
You
around.
I would
wouldn't
actually
care
be
if she was
terrified
here?
because isn't she like 6'10" or
Yeah.
No,
something?
she's like 8 foot.
Like she's huge.
Yeah, but
She's huge,
I got a lot of memories of
would be
juking her out in the house.
All I'm saying is, please
she
download
would
that
be
mod
like
for her.
crouching.
For real. No, she's gonna pick you up like how she does in the games, bro.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't be cool with that. I would leave. I wouldn't be doing.
I'm not gonna lie. It
Why
was
are you
easy to
scared
go
of
around
Madame
her. in the game.
Demetress?
Huh?
Why are you scared of her?
Because 8 feet.
Nah, that's a.
Would you smash her?
Gee,
That's
you
a
know
woman right
Ganondorf
there.
from Zelda. He's 8 feet tall.
I'd be terrified of him. Yes,
Cause he's a dude. But you're
I'd be scared of her. Yeah, but like
Nah, I'd be
horny
scared.
like
You
smashing
sexual
now?
way.
You smash
would
her
I
now?
smash?
Yes.
She
Yeah.
just speaks to you. Ah.
Easy.
Madame Demetress. Yes.
If I was a shorty, I would let Ganondorf smash. I learned recently there's a lot of shorties that would like
Smash Ganondorf.
yes, because he's definitely fucking
BDE.
yeah big swanging thing. You know what I mean? Look at him,
The nigga has a receding hairline.
bro. Ganondorf actively has a sword in every Zelda game, and every single time you get to the final boss, he's like, "Nah, G, we finna throw them bitches."
I don't know.
Every time.
And now I'm questioning a lot of you women that like that nigga. If I ever meet a girl that says,
They like Kakashi.
I'm gonna say
"Nah, I can see why they like Kakashi." Kakashi is
I can
like a
see
pretty
why
boy.
shorties like Ganondorf because, like,
Why?
man, that's a man that takes control. You know what I mean?
Literally.
That
No,
is a
no,
man-
he literally
that is
takes
a man
control.
that pops out and is like, "Fuck it, this shit mine."
No, that's a-
and gets it.
that's a
every
What?
time.
He literally
What?
takes it. He'll take control of the world.
He'll take everything he wants and then just let the nigga kill him at the end because he know he gonna come back.
Sheesh.
I have noticed that.
He don't care.
See, the things that like women like, if you were to say that they like that shit, they would like. I think the internet would try to cancel.
You got to start understanding why they like that shit.
because they're liars. Oh wait, never mind.
God damn.
Well, they slick are though because yeah, you can't.
Nah,
really,
they are.
You can't take what they say. You have to take their actions.
I remember
You
one
have to
time-
be really smooth about like the way that you call a shorty a liar.
No,
Yeah.
because no,
I
you remember
do it
that one
relatively
time
often.
when we were doing the Boon. We used to have another podcast.
Yeah.
When he was on that podcast, we used to have another podcast called the Boon. And there was one time
We've had like 3.
we had like 3. This is the one that I hope works out and it has the better name.
I'm pretty sure that we'll do fine.
Yeah, but for this episode we were talking. I think we had got done with the podcast or something like that. And they didn't say anything in the moment, but I said that like all women are liars.
Yeah.
Like when there was a bunch of women in the room.
And they are.
That was like, but they got extremely mad.
You
They
don't
started-
respect women. You're a misogynist.
pretty much.
The patriarchy's in full effect right now.
Yeah.
See, the thing is like we gotta be like chill, because
No, I'm not gonna lie. I call it like I see it, bro.
yeah, no, I do too.
With my
but
glasses
like,
on.
I don't. You. What I learned is like you can't specifically say the word like liar because they're not.
But they are.
Why do
they're
they
not-
hate the word liar?
Because it holds them accountable.
Here, wait, look. They're not exactly lying. They're just expecting better from us.
Expecting what?
For us to know.
I can't know the unknown.
So
No, what? No,
What
I'm.
if-
So I'm
I get what you're saying,
the
though.
expectation of like a man is.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Bro, nah, for real.
The
But I'm,
expectation
you don't
of
get
what-
it?
No.
yeah, but everything is
Their
like
expectations of what a man is.
But
Yeah.
their expectation is a little
What
bit
they
crazy.
want, because you came this far to like, if you're gonna step up to the plate and be like, I want to put my cock in you, then she expects you to do the stuff that she wants you to do.
But how am I supposed to know that if?
You're supposed to ask, first of all, but second of all,
So I have to.
you're supposed to slowly over time get to know what those things are. There's
See,
not
that's the thing
supposed to
about
be like,
dating-
there's no such thing as the instant.
That's the
like
thing
you get the
about-
prize, you gotta fight for it. You
Yeah.
feel me?
But that's the thing about dating that like I think that has me fucked up. It's like
The fight.
no, it's just the fact that like I think some women don't allow me to get to know them.
Yeah, because they've been hurt. Bro, you gotta understand.
We said this last time.
Women have been hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Some dudes would some dudes would throw their own friends under the bus to try to just get some coochie, bro.
Exactly.
Like literally,
Niggas really.
The most shiesty behavior, bro.
Like we said earlier, niggas is demons.
Demons.
Niggas is
Knowing
monsters.
how I am, of course they don't know me and they don't know
Niggas
any
do
of the
anything.
shit about me. But
It could be your best friend.
that is
Yeah.
true. That is true. I've seen it happen
Nigga
before
will
too.
not give a fuck. I'll kill a nigga right now.
But the thing,
I will kill a man so fast.
okay.
Nah, G. I'm gonna say this into the mic, bro. I will murder you niggas. Don't fucking play with me. Don't play with
No,
me.
I mean, but it's just the thing that like I know how I am, and when I actually like a girl, like what I'm willing to do, like to like get to know her and shit like that.
Yeah.
Of course, not step outside of myself or be anything other than myself and shit like that. If a girl ever makes me feel like that,
Yeah.
I'd start finding myself steering clear of those women that make me feel like that. But it's just the fact that
I just be leaving my.
you gotta. I feel like some of them have to. It's unfair for me to say this, but that hurt and that pain that you're feeling from like,
You ever think sometimes you care too much?
yes, but that's not just with women. That's like just with people in general for me. So that's just how I've always been,
I don't care
You don't
at
care?
all. At all.
and I wish I could have that ability to do.
Well,
It's
you
like,
you got to understand. Look, you're looking at it from a glass half empty perspective. You're trying to, I want to make this relationship work, bro. If you're not for me, next, and then someone's gonna fill that role. That's literally my mentality,
It's always gonna be someone else.
bro. And then you have access to the internet. You don't even know who the hell you're gonna meet, bro. You know, I cut so many people off, no hesitation, because they weren't good for me. If nobody's good for you, then just find people that are good for
That
you.
are, yeah.
Invest in high quality relationships, bro.
I think that's what I do now.
If you feel like somewhere isn't, I'm gonna say what Jeremy told me. If ever there's a moment that you feel like is worth not being there, then it's okay to leave. It's never not a good thing to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna worry about myself, because you're living your life.
And I think that's kind of like what I do now. I try to do it more now than I have in the past, where I stop trying to worry about people so much and be like, that person will be able to figure it out. Like if they like, I'll help as much as I can, but not to the point where
It's a detriment.
it's hurting me.
Yeah.
Or it's a detriment, because I don't want to do that. That's just not a very responsible thing to do. It's what I've noticed a lot of the time, especially in the past when I've like literally have done everything to try to help a person, and then
Well, they gotta want
got-
it. They gotta want it.
They gotta want it too, and that's something that I've noticed from just living life. Is like I can't force people to want it. Like
Yeah.
like especially with a lot of the girls that I've like been out with and shit like that too, or just talked to. I'm like, I'm not gonna force you to like me. Like if you don't like me, then it doesn't matter. I'm just not gonna
Yeah.
talk to you.
Well, you gotta understand, like, women got a different perspective than men. They did a study on dating apps. Dudes swiped 60% of the time. Girls swiped 8% of the time.
They're really picky.
You know, yeah, like they're looking to remove you, bro. Like that's what it is. They're looking to find the right guy.
Niggas is unnecessary.
Yeah.
But what?
And most of these guys are not him, bro. Sorry to break it to you.
They
But
just don't
I
be.
feel like there tends to become a problem with that, is the fact that I think I don't want to say all women, but there's a good amount of women that do kind of have like high expectations for like.
Well,
the
some of
man
them have
that they want.
very delusional, crazy expectations.
Yeah, but we're not talking about those girls. Those girls, I ignore them.
He said, "Leave it to Kevin Samuels."
Yeah, rest in peace. But I completely ignore those girls. Once they start talking wild, delusional like expectations, I leave them alone.
Yeah.
What, Chris?
Wait a minute. Here we
I
go.
don't know. This is the leftist kicking in again. I don't know what high
No, go ahead.
expectations are, because
High expectations is like when you know you aren't bringing that equivalent thing to the table. What's wrong with that?
Wanted those words to be
No,
said on this
I know,
podcast.
because no, there is a table. Because what is a table? It's 4 legs. You built a
No, I
foundation.
definitely get you.
put
I
things
definitely
on the
get you.
table.
You have to be able to provide both ways.
Yeah.
Like, both sides have to be able to offer something.
That's what I'm saying. If
And some
I
bitches is just not offering shit
exactly
But
like
I'm-
that's what I mean. Like I'm not gonna give you the world and back to get nothing back in
to
return.
get nothing at all.
It's
I'm not finna feed you, and you not finna. I'm not finna
Exactly.
buy the food,
I'm-
and you not gonna cook.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
Exactly.
saying
understand.
more
That's what I
in the
mean.
expectation of like
You got it.
emotions and like just me not being the one that has to chase. That's the thing, because
Yeah, but you got to know how to like push and then pull for her, because that's what they like. They like when you pull away, because if a dude is just like, hey, how you doing? Oh, blah 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 blah. You applying pressure,
Well, no, I'm not
then
doing
it
that.
turns them off, because women it seems like disingenuous, because a lot of dudes, they do that. They keep pushing, and they don't know how
Specifically
to.
so that they can get in the door.
Yeah, and they don't know.
So, but I don't do that. I don't think I do that.
Yeah,
If
but I'm saying-
I've met girls where like I've wanted to get to know them, they didn't let me in, and then I completely stopped talking to them, and even pulling away didn't work.
Well,
So
then
that's the thing that I'm. That's the
Well,
thing
then
I'm
that
ta-
means they didn't like you like that, bro, and you move on.
Yeah, I moved on
It's time
from
to go
them,
get
but it's
something
just like still I think about it sometimes, and I'm just like, if I did the thing that people are telling me to do, if I don't give them a lot of information about me, if I don't,
Do you think what's hurting right now the most is the fact that you have to keep starting over? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No, and that's fine. But I just want to be able to find like,
I would venture so far as to say the best thing about love is the haunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what makes something valuable? You can't easily find it.
Yeah.
and that's fair. That's fair to say. But it's just
I
that
feel like-
I don't want it to come easy. But I'm just saying I just want a connection with a girl that to be intimate, where it's more than just being just friends. Like I want it to be more than that. And
It'll
I'm not
happen.
saying it's gonna happen tomorrow.
Well, it has
or
to
anything
be
like that.
real. You can't force that.
Yeah, it'll happen.
But I don't try to force it anymore. I literally don't try to force it anymore. I
Then-
just
then
like when a
keep
girl
doing
tells
that.
me when a girl
I
tells
just
me
think that you should keep doing whatever you're
Yeah,
doing.
whatever you're doing.
no, and I'm doing that, but I'm just explaining to you that like I've talked to women before, and they would usually ask me like what do I want from them? Like, do I want to just like fuck? Or
What do you want?
Yeah, exactly. Like that sounds like I'm annoying her. No, but they'll ask like what do I want from them and shit like that, and I usually say that like I want to get to know them and I want to see how they are as a person and shit like that. But they feel like,
Yeah, but that sounds like
I hate-
sounds like corny and disingenuous though.
but it's
Because a lot of dudes
not.
are like, "Oh, I'm trying to get to learn more about you. You want to come over to my place?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you.
Nah, I don't pull to come over to my place that much.
Yeah, but I'm
anymore.
saying,
unless
like-
it's a girl I'm trying to.
I'm
fuck.
a piece of shit. I'm a garbage person.
Why?
I'm way too good at the finesse. I'm way too good at getting in the door.
Well, that's because you're a good liar. I'm not.
I'm not. I don't even be trying to lie. I just end up in the situation.
That
I
sounds
just-
like what a liar would say.
I think one day you're gonna be 41 years old and getting ready to get married, or like 46 or some
I
shit,
can't wait
and
till
married for
41.
10 years, and you'll be like, I really wish I had fucked more bitches.
That's crazy.
Chris,
I think it's
I've
gonna
fucked
come.
at least like 10 girls.
Awesome. And one day you're gonna wish that you fucked more. It doesn't matter what you do. There's no such thing as actually being like satisfied.
I just wanted to also say
You just
I was
gotta
not
keep
trying
going.
to flex by saying that I fucked 10 girls.
I fucked like 10 bitches,
That's
nigga.
it's not a really big
don't
flex. If anything,
understand,
that
nigga.
shows how insecure I am.
I'm gonna get more pussy than Cardi by the time I die. I'm a
No,
Rizzo
that's never
Lomax.
gonna happen. That's never gonna happen.
W flex.
That nigga has
Yeah, nah.
a good amount of bodies.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's just like I've noticed this about some niggas that I know. And like you,
I'm not even Mr.
Sam.
Bitches. I have less bodies than him.
No,
Yeah.
but here's the thing though. Like when niggas
Well, his
like
approach
you,
is different though.
Yeah.
His approach. That's
He
because
does-
Chris comes as this like mysterious ass nigga who's not
Because
gonna
he
tell
is.
you
The
about
difference
shit.
between
But that's
me-
just him as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just him as a
So
You
person.
gotta be
Married.
you gotta be Baki, bro.
No,
Yeah.
but that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm me all the time.
That's
I'm
good.
unapologetically me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I hate that because what you guys are saying seems as like corny lines and shit like that is me actually being me. That's what
Yeah.
I would say in
This
that
is
moment.
what I don't know. Your perspective is still crazy.
Why is my
It's still
perspective?
my thing is like you're gonna end up thinking that it's not them, it's me.
Yeah,
but like
it's-
that's not even the case.
It's just the
Still.
timing.
No,
Yeah.
I know it's just them because okay.
You're in your 20s.
He
said, "I know it's just
at this
them."
point.
Yeah.
Because at this point, no, I know it's just them because
Yeah.
because I know when I actually not when I want to fuck a girl. If I want to fuck a girl, I let that be known.
Yeah.
But if it's a girl that I actually like and I actually want to get to know,
Yeah.
I'd be supremely like just me. 100%. And
she's probably in her hoe phase.
No, and most of those girls,
yeah,
some of those,
again,
or
they're
some,
also
they're
in
either
their 20s.
either some of those girls are in their whole phase, or some of those girls literally want nothing. Like
Yeah.
they want no sex, they want no relationship, like no nothing, because they've either been fucked over too many times by like a guy and shit like that. And I hate you niggas for that shit because like it do be some good girls out here.
Yeah,
and the
but
fact that like
my fault to cut you off,
go
but
ahead.
they're seeking the bad guy though, because the bad guy is more fun. If you text a girl and you say, if she says, "Where are you at?" and you say, "I'm chilling," she's gonna interpret it in different ways. Like, is he chilling with a girl? Like, he's probably cheating on me right now. What does he do? What does chilling mean? She's gonna try to crack the code. She's gonna go through your Instagram story, look through the background, try to find whatever you're doing, right? And
Well,
if a woman has you figured out, if you say I'm chilling, she's like, oh, he's probably on the couch like he always is, blah 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 blah. She kind of gets bored, you know. And I'm not saying be crazy, but I'm saying that's like, especially with younger women, that's what excites them, you know.
but like okay, I can see that in like a 21-year-old.
It's
but like,
it is pretty exciting to be with a psychopath.
Exactly.
I can see that. I can see that. But either way,
And that's
like,
why they don't want to give them up, because they want to change them, you know.
But no, but here's the thing that
So they
I'm
get
just
hurt?
trying to
And when
explain.
that's over, they find a new thing.
Here's
Yep.
the thing that I'm just trying to explain though. What I've noticed
JK.
with you, Sam, Jeremy, and all the other niggas that I know that I've always told you you've had the potential to just be like a fuck nigga and like a hoe. You have the potential to do that, but I think you're just too nice of a person to not do that.
I also disagree with that. I'm really bad on dating sites.
Really?
I'm terrible.
Really?
I'm terrible.
But when Chris
What do you
is in
do?
person with them, he's like, I
Yeah,
know
I'm a
he's dope.
demon. When I'm in person, when I'm in person with a shorty, I'm a monster. I can't do the online shit. It's just really bad.
Yeah, the
Well, you
IRL
don't like
IRL
texting
works
either.
better.
Yeah.
He doesn't like texting that much either.
Yeah, I don't use dating sites
Yeah.
too.
I'm damn near. I deleted Bumble. I'm damn near finna do it again because it's just not worth it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like you're something on the menu, bro. Like when you're on this, like you're just like
It's too
pretty
many
much.
options.
yeah.
It's like way too many. I think that's another problem with the internet too, is the amount of options that people have. But either way, like what I've noticed, like I was been trying to say, is like what I've noticed between you, Jeremy, and like Sam and shit like that is like with a lot of
Sam
the
is a
girls.
beast. I love that nigga.
I love that nigga too. That nigga is like
He's a monster.
I damn near like for that nigga's accomplishments. I damn near praise that nigga. That's like the fucked up thing about it.
I don't.
I try not
No,
to.
I don't because me and Sam have had the conversation about like why he doesn't like some of the stuff that he does or why it just
I know
makes
he
him
feels
feel
scummy.
empty sometimes.
Yeah, I understand that whole idea of it. Jeremy has explained that to me. Nathan has explained that to me. But the thing that I've just noticed is that like,
We got to talk to Jeremy after we talk to Sam because I talked to Jeremy the other day. That man, he's got that insight. He understands why he's doing the things that he's doing now.
What do you? Okay, we'll talk about that later.
When we have him here.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a good conversation. But either way, just like with you guys, I've noticed that
Y'all are about to have an intervention.
maybe, well, but like with you guys, I've noticed that the women that like have been with you guys have like really liked you guys. Is that in like I've seen that before, and I've never had that feeling where I was just like, I know this girl really like just likes me.
What I've noticed with you is that you focus too much on them.
What do you mean?
You focus too much on the shorty that you're trying to get with, or the shorty whose attention you're trying to hold.
But aren't you
that's not how you
to
do
get
that.
to know them though? Aren't you supposed to like? I'm not saying you have to pay them full attention like 24/7 and be at their beck and call and shit like that. I'm not like that. I don't try to be at their beck and call for everything. But if they want to talk about something or something that's bothering them,
To be honest, I damn near feel like I don't know how you get to know a person. I feel like most things that happen naturally just be happening. Like I just be people just talk to me.
people just talk to me too, and I'm really good at just talking to.
So you're
people.
doing a good job. You should just keep doing whatever you're doing.
But no, but
that's
I'm trying
what
to
a
get you
real
to
connection
understand,
is.
But I'm trying to get you to understand the aspect of like just with me, like I do all the things that people say that you should do for like to get like just.
You're impatient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it is.
But it's just like if I've been talking to you, lady, for like 4 months and like nothing seems to like be going anywhere with like even me like feeling like I'm getting closer to you as a person, like what the fuck is like, I'm not saying that I spent 4 months talking to a girl and like nothing has like really like came of it and shit like that. I'm just saying like if that's happening, like what the fuck am I even here for? Like
but do you have that discussion with him?
I think most of the time I don't. I just stop talking to them because I'm just like, there's no point. Like, if you're not letting me in, like even after like a month of us talking, if you're not letting me in,
have you asked the question? Have you ever asked the question? Like, what did I do wrong? I feel like you have. I think you told me about.
I think I've asked.
Saying what did I do wrong is kind of crazy though.
It is definitely crazy.
It should just be like, why isn't this? Why? He's making it sound like he's just the problem. Instead of that, why don't you just say? Why don't you just say, like, why aren't things working out the way? And I feel like maybe you have too many expectations. Now that I think about it,
maybe I'm the girl in the situation.
Like, because now you're like, why isn't this working out this certain way? Which is kind of crazy.
Oh my god, I sound like the girl.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy now that I'm thinking about it. But it's like you could just say like, like these are my goals and like,
I think I have tried to express that to a girl before and they all give me the same thing. They say that like, oh, I'm not ready.
I feel like you should go in with no expectations. I feel like you go in with expectations. And I feel like no expectations.
That is what I've been saying for years.
Yeah, like, okay.
Just be friends with people.
No, I'm telling you, I've tried.
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, 4 months, things don't work out. All right, on to 5, you know?
Let's go to the 5th month.
The way that
you want to watch a movie?
See, the way that's like, how I'm thinking about it in my head is just like,
let it go.
You're doing the stuff that you do. You do the stuff that you do with like purpose, like actively with an end goal in mind. Mm-hmm. But doing that means that like
you want everything to be your way.
Your way, exactly. You have an idea of how things are supposed to go.
So I'm the dick.
That's not how life works. You set up an expectation and life stabs you. That's how shit goes. You're not supposed to do that. You're just keep going.
Just keep swimming.
Outside of like your ambitions and shit, like set up a plan for the stuff that you want to do with your life.
But that's
like
the
where
weird
you want to
thing.
be.
Yeah.
But with this love stuff, there's no guarantee of any of that, especially considering the fact that you're 20.
But that's the weird thing. I feel like I'm good at setting up and planning things for the work that I do. But whenever it comes to just relationships, it always backfires on me because maybe I do just have like I don't think I have high expectations. I don't even ask a lot from like a woman or anything like that. There's just like some basic things that I would want. Like I want to feel cared for. Like I want even just as like a friend. Like even if we're just friends, some of the female friends that I have made and shit like that, I don't talk to them a lot. Like sometimes I don't even feel cared for by them. I feel cared about more from like my male friends. Christy, stop burping.
I burped away.
I've had like I got male friends that I feel like care about me more than like the female friends that I have, and that's just like weird. Like okay, like Nizzy, do you have like a good amount of like female friends?
I have a decent amount of female friends, but it's like,
do you feel like they care about you though?
They definitely care about me, but it's not like how it is with my friends that are dudes. Like it's just some things that they won't understand.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
No, it's not.
Some conversations we can't have. You know,
and that's
but
fine.
Then them conversations that you can have, that's like kind of gas because you start like discovering shit from shorties.
Yeah.
Like little secrets.
No, and I get that aspect, but I'm just saying cared for in general. Like I just don't feel cared for.
No, I get that.
Just in general, and I'm not saying that they don't. So all the women out there that are my friends that like are listening to this, probably.
I mean, they definitely care about you because women are nurturing naturally,
but sometimes it just doesn't.
They wouldn't be listening if they didn't care.
Yeah,
it's damn near the way I think about it.
That's true. But I don't know why. It's just like.
But I feel like you're looking at things from like pessimistic, you know.
I think that's probably the only like aspect of life that I probably think like in a pessimistic way.
If they don't care for you like that, so okay, then what?
But that's just my
But
feeling.
then what?
I could be wrong about that.
But then what? You
I
have to
just keep pushing.
yeah, you have to keep going throughout your life.
Yeah.
So why should you let that affect you?
I don't know. I overthink everything.
This shit don't stop, big dog. You gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
I think most of the stuff that you kind of got to deal with, especially right now, you have to deal with it on your own first.
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do the most. It's still like an ongoing thing that's going to continue to happen, even if, let's say tomorrow I get into a relationship. It's something that's still
like a journal.
Huh?
Let's think of this podcast is like a journal type shit.
Well, that's what I want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's
Like
pretty much.
you gotta focus on yourself. And let's let this be the name of this podcast episode is a reminder. Focus on yourself, King. Fuck these bitches, dog.
We was fucking kings.
He still is.
Yeah, well, I think that's pretty much all I gotta say. I got a lot of stuff to like nibble on. Think about now.
Now you got to just look at yourself, bro. Just make the adjustments, because it seems like you're going in with like, oh, I want things to be this way and it's got to be on this timeline and blah, blah, blah. But what if she doesn't want it to be on your timeline?
Shorty's an individual.
What if-
She
what
got
if-
stuff to do?
You said
Well, no, I'm not stopping them from doing.
Yeah, but
I
you
know
said
that.
you said 4 months. What if she wants to wait 8?
No, but I'm saying just in the aspect of like, when are you going to like really let me in? Is the thing.
What if
Like,
but she's gonna do that when she's ready, not when you're ready, though.
But I feel like I'm doing something wrong if like.
Yeah, but you
If
gotta
after like a span of like months, like that,
Think
we've
about
been
it like
talking
this,
to each
bro.
other, having
Even
good
if
conversations.
you are doing something wrong, what the fuck does it mean? Like, what does that matter? Because tomorrow you've got something to do, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The day after that, you've got something to do, right?
Yeah, I always keep myself busy. I
All
always
right,
got something to
then.
do.
If she's not in your life in 40 years, but you're rich as fuck, then what is it? What changed? She not there. That's what, a person?
Yes.
Versus
Yeah.
what? Your happiness?
Yeah.
I can't
Focus
even
on yourself.
I can't even remember all the girls I've even
Focus
spoken
on
to
yourself,
either way.
King.
I can't remember like a lot
Focus
of them.
on
I mean-
yourself, King.
But I have been
Too
like,
many fish in the sea.
that's true.
I be peeing on these bitches. You think I
Whoa.
care?
Whoa, Chris, if you're giving golden showers, bro, toss me one too.
He said R. Kelly.
Except they're not 15. They're older than that. They're
With
older
consent.
than 15. I swear to God.
With consent. With consent.
With consent. With
Chris's
consent. I swear to
face.
God.
All right, well, that was a good. I think
Fuck
that was
Donald
a
Trump.
good episode. At this point, we're already like at 2 hours.
We're
and
2
7
hours
minutes.
in.
This is like really long.
I'm finna go apologize to a woman real fast.
Yeah, you should probably. Do
I'm
that.
sorry.
Baby, please.
No, please,
Bro, it's about to
Bro, I didn't do nothing.
please just give me some coochie, please.
you about to be like Rigby from Mordecai and Rigby with the speaker outside just playing music.
Outside of his own house. What do you think?
Exactly, yeah.
I don't even think. I think she would probably just still just sleep and ignore the music
She's
outside.
probably definitely still asleep. Hey, would you have beat Mordecai ass? If you was
Yes.
Rigby, would you have like beat his ass? Like,
Just cuz?
yeah.
No, I think Mordecai should be beating
Yeah.
Rigby's ass.
Why?
Rigby literally.
Hambo.
If I was
He
Rigby,
made Mordecai
Rigby was
think that
definitely
he
a
wasn't
lame.
going
now
to
that I think about
college.
it. Rigby was definitely a lame.
Yeah, Rigby was a bad friend.
super
Bro,
lame.
you should be here with me.
Yeah,
Horrible friend.
let me help destroy your life so you can be here with me so I can feel more comfortable about my life not being great.
Okay, better question. Benson, would you have beat Benson ass? Because I would have beat Benson ass. Like, what a dickhead. What a shitty boss he was.
Benson was crazy.
He was psychotic.
Okay, Benson was crazy, but you got to think about how Mordecai and Rigby are too.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we
they were
know them.
shitty.
They're
They were
shitty,
shitty.
like,
That being
employees.
said, bro, this is a day job. Why are you taking this that seriously?
Bro.
Because that's Benson's whole life.
It's
You're
a
fired.
fucking park, bro. Just clean it up and go about your day.
What
I
about
think you gotta
Pops?
think about it in the aspect of
Pops is cool.
Yeah, Pops was a real
Because that's his livelihood. Like, that's his whole shit.
yeah.
I mean, but Benson,
I think just because of the bosses that you've had
the
before
best
that act
nigga,
like Benson,
the best nigga on that show was Skips for sure. Because he didn't care about nothing. He was immortal too. So.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're immortal, yeah, you can not care about anything. That's not fair. All right, let's get
Muscle Man was pretty cool too. Adios.
We're
I've
gonna
been
get the
Smile
fuck
On
outta here.
Goodbye.
Chris.
This was the Sexy Sad Boys. Nizzy, thank you for being in the city and being on the podcast with us too.
Yes, bro. I'm happy and grateful to be here, bro.
Yeah, if you guys watch Nizzy, you probably learned some things about him that you probably wouldn't know from his TikToks and shit. So
Deeper dive.
This is what the Sexy Sad Boys are about. Just unlocking
The mental aspect.
of young men and all
Well,
of that.
not young man. I'm kind of crazy. I'm a little bit crazy.
A young crazy man.
Aren't we like all though?
I think-
Yes.
Yeah,
To a point.
yeah. I think
Yes.
everybody's crazy to an extent. But it's either good crazy or bad crazy.
I mean, I
like
think
crazy girls.
I think a lot of the things we do
We gotta have shorties on here.
for real.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things we do are crazy, but it's like normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I think crazy is the new normal
yeah.
now.
I'm very
I mean, even if
afraid.
you break everything down to like let's say an alien pulled up and he was like, "Yo, it's my first day on Earth. Give me the rundown." You'd be like, "Yo, like, what's the relationship?" Well, you find this person that you don't know and you try to figure them out, and then you end up just like living life with them forever. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of the things that we do is like really crazy.
arranged
really
marriages
crazy.
must be fire.
Like when you think about anything, it's just nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get an arranged marriage. That's how I'm gonna end my life. Just getting an arranged
I feel like
marriage.
I suggested that, but
I don't think you ever suggested that
my
shit.
ass literally hurts.
I was being in one chair. All right, yeah, we're gonna get the fuck out of here because I feel like we can keep going.
We could.
Sexy
We could.
Sad Boys. I'm probably gonna at the end of this. I'm probably gonna drop a sleeper pick in there. So make sure you guys listen to
My
that.
shit on there,
Oh my god!
I swear to God.
Oh
Beat
yeah.
your
Also, Smile On's video for
drop today.
it dropped. Yeah, it dropped today. His
sir.
video for
forgot
See Me
to
Again
promote
is
that.
out on YouTube. So please go watch that. Smile on YouTube. $ Mile on. Smile on. Thanks you guys. Thanks guys for listening, and we'll catch you later.
Cash flow coming in slow. Might kick a nigga though, whoa. Homie tucks with a fofo. Hit me one and I'm done.